Chat, my wife's a character. Did you know that? Like from a fucking cartoon character. Okay, I thought you was gonna come in here. Hello! How's it going, everybody? Welcome in. We got an ad redeem from Jess. Jess, thank you for redeeming an ad. I appreciate that. Yes, I want to add 500 people in the PPL Discord. Get in here. I want 500 people watching. You kidding me? You kidding me? Thank you so much for gifting that sub as well. I appreciate that. I just had to re-enroll the ads on the channel. I was like, oh, how do I run this? How do I run this? Well, I figured it out. And we're going to have 3 minutes of ads every hour at the top of the hour. So, yeah, that's how that goes. Hope everybody's doing well. We're here, the final week watch party. The final week. Something. We're here with the watch party. For the final week, there we go. Final week of Pokemon Premier League. Week 8. Final week of the regular season. The playoffs being, I believe they're being uploaded this weekend. I don't know if the PPL is doing a break or not. I know SPL is, so next week we'll at least have SPL watch party. But nonetheless, I really wanted to make sure that we closed out the regular season. And I'm trying to find the playlist now. Oh, that's cool. Twitch has like a little like manage thing. Before we get too into it, can I get a 3-minute review of the concert? Dude, concert was so cool. I told Liz, exclamation point wife. I told Liz that that was the first concert that I've been to by myself, like no friends meetup, no nothing. In like over a decade. I had to pause the video. Last time I think my first concert ever was literally my what's the emote now? I need to change that. What's the emote? CBAD. What's my CBAD bean? Okay. Hold on, chat. I gotta go change the commands really quickly. I spent way too much time this weekend synchronizing the commands across both platforms for them to be wrong. Okay, YouTube is good. YouTube doesn't have the emote yet. Let me change the one on Twitch. Bad bean. Here we go. All right, fixed it. Yeah, no, it was really weird. It was a 2-hour drive across state to go see. So for those of you guys who don't know, I went to go see Avenged Sevenfold last night. They are my favorite band of all time. If you're new here, get with the program. There was the 16th time I've seen them live. And it just gets better every time, quite honestly. It was a 2-hour drive across state, really excited. It was an arena show, and I haven't been to an arena show long time. Lots of amphitheater, lots of open air, lots of like concert hall type stuff, but stadium shows, it's been a minute. So it was fun. Put on an amazing set. What's up, Brother Graves? How you doing? I didn't get this. Alexis on Fire isn't on this leg of the tour. This time was Sullivan King and Poppy. That's who the openers were there. Dave, what's going on? Oh, D&D game. Hope it goes well. Hey, sounds good, Thomas. Thanks for tuning in, bud. So I got there a little, I feel like I would have lost a younger man would have gone to go see Sullivan King open and lose his fucking mind. Oh my God. I'm a little old. Dubstep to me is, you know, so like a whole dubstep set, I enjoyed a few beers. I enjoyed a few beers up in the stands. I got a bunch of merch. Hanny, if my wife didn't text you, I have a Poppy tote bag with your name on it. Got a ton of merch. I got this really cool, I posted a picture of it on Twitter. I got this really cool Yeti, like engraved Yeti. And then I also got the bottle opener. I got shirts. Liz got a crop top. And all of this, they wouldn't let me go back out to my car and there wasn't a code check. So I actually managed to snag, so Hanny, here's a fun story. I managed to get the last Poppy tote bag that they had at the entire show. And I used that to store my merch in for the whole show. Hi for life. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate that. Welcome on in. We're just recapping some events from last night before we hop into the watch party. So had a few beers, got down into the floor to see Poppy. I want to phrase this. Hold on. Let me Google something before I like sound super weird. Hold on one second. Okay. So, okay. Well, so Poppy was the... Well, I haven't seen since the Nightmare Tour. Oh, they only get... It's like wine. They only get better with age. No, so I didn't mind Poppy, right? I didn't mind Poppy. I had a friend who went to go see them in Cleveland over the weekend, and they described her as like a demonic Care Bear. I got really good, like, Screamo Billie Eilish vibes from her. Okay. So I was looking to see, so she's 2 years younger than me. How tall is Poppy the singer? 5'6", 5'7". Okay. It was really weird. It was really weird to me. And again, I want this to come out not as weird as possible. So glad you, Shady and John, are back in Draft League. Only missing 8. Hey, thank you, bud. I appreciate it. It felt, so just distance-wise from the stage, right? I was pretty far from the stage during Poppy. I was like pretty much in the back of the pit, just drinking my beer and watching. She looks really young. And it looked like I was watching like a girl on stage perform. And that's why I really wanted to tee that up, because I'm not trying for it to come off and sound weird. So that aspect for me was a little weird. Really like the music. I love the song that she does with Bad Omens, Violence Against Nature. She did play that. That was really cool. There was another song, like These Are My Church Clothes or something like that. I don't recall the name of the song. I don't know much of her music. I like the one with Bad Omens. She did do that. But like it was different. It was definitely different from the church outfit. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it was definitely interesting to see. Like, I've heard some of her songs before when I heard she was opening for them. Because I figured I'd, like, you know, try to know something. But like she put on a good show. I don't think she like talked to the crowd too much. That's kind of my thing for like going to concerts, is like that live audience interact, hence the live streaming. But you know, like Sullivan King made sure to thank like Grand Rapids, like thank you, and like Avenged make sure Michigan, Grand Rapids, all this other stuff. But like she just kind of went through the motions, which is fine. It was a good live performance. I just didn't get what I wanted from a live performance. But I thought she was good. Avenged, banger. They played, their set list was all over the place with like new stuff, old stuff, new stuff, old stuff. There's a meme that they wear wigs in Grand Rapids. I don't quite know the meme, but they wore their wigs in Grand Rapids last night, which is really cool. They played one of my favorite songs from their Nightmare album, which is 11 minutes long. So that was really cool. I'd only seen that once, which is the last time they played it live. So that was a really cool experience. I got a lot of really cool pictures. I think by the end of the show, I was probably 5 rows away from the barricade, which is the closest that I've ever been at an event show. Because usually I'm up in an amphitheater on a hill, or it's kind of open air and there's not really like a barricade. Like it's usually like an arena show or something like that. So this being I'm trying to think. I think this is like the first time I've seen them at a stadium show since like the first time I saw them. Maybe. But either way, really cool to get like that up close to the show, and just see them interact with the crowd. I really feel like they've got a really nice energy with this new album. I feel like they've kind of like shed some like mental weight and baggage from the last two albums. You know, they put out Hail to the King, which was just like an arena stomper. Like, they wanted to get put on the radio. They did the science. They put out the work, and they got it. And then the stage was kind of okay received. Yeah, they played Save Me, Brums. It was great. They played Save Me into Cosmic, which was that was a fucking split. But what was I saying? You know, Hail to the King was an arena stomper. They played, they made it, they played it. I get it. They wanted to get on the radio more. They got on the radio more. And then their next album was The Stage, which was really different for them coming off of Hail to the King. So I feel like they just kind of had like some mix, and then they're into the whole NFT space right now. And I won't go into that. I've got a few myself. They've got these on the shirts. They've got these, you can see this little tag right here. I can like scan this and get like a digital collectible of this shirt on my phone. They're doing a few other cool stuff, trying to be innovative in that space, but ultimately, obviously, the public opinion of NFTs and stuff, compared with that, compared with the stage, compared with the 7-year hiatus in between albums, I really feel like the mental baggage, on top of literally everything else that happened in the world, COVID, everything else, I really feel like they've got like just like this fresh energy. I really feel like they've got just a fresh energy right now. So it's been a treat to see them the past 2 times. I was telling my friend on the drive home, I really hope that they do a 4th leg of the tour. If we get a 4-leg North American tour, I would lose my mind, because I would get to see them like 3 or 4 times in the course of a year. So really, really great event. Got home probably about 1 in the morning. Woke up about like 8:30. So woke up with Link about 7 to get him, you know, he was up bright and early, and it's a little too early, bud. So he went back down, and I went back down, and got about 8:30, you know, ran with the day. So really thought I'd regret my my choices more. But it was definitely a hell of a show. Very excited I got to go. Yeah, I would, the only reason I want them to stop touring is so we can watch Matt M Shadows play PUBG on Twitch more. Because I would love to hang out in his stream and like mod for him, because I'm a fan like that. So anyways, all that to say, we are now here. Hold on. When I caught Avenged at the Sonosphere, we left with 1 song left to get a good spot for Metallica. As we walked away, they launched in Unholy Confessions. All tough. They played Unholy Confessions in wigs last night, like big, huge, long 80s like hairband rocker wigs. It was a really good time. It was a really good time. Lots of good energy. Very excited that I went. Would definitely recommend to anybody who can get reasonably priced tickets. They're trying to fight a lot of those like right now with like direct fan funding and stuff like that through like their like Web3 NFT stuff. They're trying to like go around like the Ticketmaster fees and whatnot. So like I said, I really like that they're trying to be innovative. I hope it pays out well, and I hope that the public opinion doesn't skew them away too much, because I really think they're in a good spot right now with their sound and their overall energy. All that to say, it is time for the week 8 watch party. But first we need to light a candle because it smells in here. So I have, by the way, !candle in either chat, Twitch or YouTube. The commands are synchronized now. One won't post to the other, but either the same command on either one. Big restock on Cosmic Candles. I just picked up a bunch of new scents. I picked up some card diffusers as well. You should get them too. So first up, we have Bubbly, which is bubbly champagne, citrus, and berries. We have Dionysus, which is citrus, dark oak, bergamot, and bourbon. I'm running low on this one. We have Solstice Magic, which is mulled wine. Lots of fruity smells in this one, which is really, really good. And then we have Slothy Oak, which is oak moss, amber, and sage. Are any of those jumping out at anybody to light for the evening before we hop into our watch party? Let me drink. I've been talking this whole time. Just got here. Are those snack flavors? No, candle scents, sir. Candle scents. Let me drop the Caster Labs multi-chat is working tonight, so this command should show up in both chats. Oh, look at that. Is Stream Elements not in my chat on YouTube? Hello? Hello? Is Stream Elements not in my chat on YouTube? Hello? How do I see my member list on YouTube? I probably can't see my member list on YouTube. What the hell? Okay, well, imagine this is Stream Elements posting this. I worked on Twitch, yes. It worked on Twitch. What is that? All right, hold on. There we go. There we go. I'll post my own command. Why isn't Stream Elements not? I just want a reliable multi-chat function. Is that too much to ask? Is that too much to ask? Dionysus is fire. I'm running low on it. I don't know. You can see it. Let me turn it so you can see actually see it. It's really low. I think I left it burning too long. You can see the candle wick starting to mushroom top. So I got to trim that, but we will do... not this one. We're doing Slothio. Graves said, Brother Graves said Sloth. You got to listen to Brother Graves when he says stuff. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, it's getting a little long. You know, something I never looked into prior to literally being partnered with a candle company is proper candle health to maximize your candle's life. Oh, let me tell you, chat. I have wick trimmer. I have a tool specifically to do this. I mean this shit. I stand on candle business, okay? There we go. Beautiful. Keeps the office smelling fresh. I've got all my signs everywhere to remember to blow up my candles. Kid would be proud. God bless. Are we worldwide triple streaming? Not tonight. Not tonight. Watch parties are just going to be on horizontal platforms. Saturday when we stream more Sinking Sapphire, we'll be triple worldwide. Let's switch on over here. So first up, we have Dr. Slacking. Dr. Slacking's end of season pajama party. Let me kill the music. Boom, 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 boom. That is very loud. I apologize. I'm sorry.
How's it going, my truant people? Dr. Slacking, the Slacking Doctor, back with an uncomfortable back. It's not very good, is it?
It's Jay Cranky.
Back with week
it's Jay COVID.
8.
How you doing, brother? Hope you're feeling all right.
The PPL, as this week, your Cotswold Whimsicots can't see what's behind his face cam.
Oh my god. This looks like...
That looks right. It's been a while since we've done this. Yep. So you can probably tell this ain't normal. This isn't the normal way. So Q and I were supposed to battle tonight. It's the last week. There's no extensions. It's the last night available. I've been super busy.
20-minute timer too.
I had to do another competition today in Egg, and that one I didn't know that there's like a cooldown period when you participate in these friendly competitions. So like after you've done one, after I finished Egg, it wouldn't let me. Oh, we're against Q the Costa Rican. Sorry, I don't.
Okay, hold on. Let's get some preemptive. Let's get a little bit of preemptive goodness in here. Let me turn down the audio. I'm gonna keep that up there. Let's take a look. So Matt's got Jirachi, Darkrai, Skeledirge, Azumarill. I looked at Azumarill and could not quite honestly for the life of me figure out what it was called. I drew the biggest blank there. Azumarill, Lucario, Choppa Lucario, Clear Amulet for... I'd have to look at the teams to see how that goes. I played my match with Ellie like 3 weeks ago at this point, so I don't even know where the standings are for at this point. So the ups and downs of having just a large enough break in between the games to make sure that the content goes up in a regular fashion is that I have had like no interaction with the league. I'm like, oh, you guys are in playoffs. That's great. So I don't know where standings are. I don't know if this is a playoff contention match, but either way, very excited to see this. Straight off of rip. I think straight off rip, I want to say Q has this. Like, there's a lot of power over here on Matt's side. Overquill's crazy. Clear Amulet prevents the any sort of speed drops or anything like that. Any attack drops, defense drops, intimidates, speed drops. Chopple on Lucario. I don't know how relevant that'll be. I don't know if Golden Go gets Focus Blast, but like fighting move on Meowscarada doesn't seem too maybe for like the Darkrai. Tentacruel no, Moltres no, Comfy no. So unless that could be Terra fighting, Comfy, but I don't know the Terras offhand. Leftovers on Azumarill makes me feel like it's Sap Sipper to help with the Meowscarada, which I really fuck with the vision. I fuck with the vision there. Throat Spray Croc is really cool, especially with the Torch Song. Like Flame Charge, Torch Song to like keep boosting everything could be really scary this match. Like once you boost too much, there's not a resist anymore. Leftovers Darkrai, and I'm sure he'll talk about the sets, but just off rip, like Leftovers Darkrai, maybe like a sub nasty plot set, and then I can't see behind his face cam to see Jirachi, but I don't know how well Jirachi will do in a matchup with Golden Go and Moltres and Meowscarada, but let's hear him talk about it.
I don't know if I said that. So I'm all over the place. His channel link down in the description. Go check him out. Super chill, nice guy. Yeah, I didn't know there was like this cooldown period where if you've played in a competition, you're not allowed to play in another. So for
Let
a
me know
little
if
while,
the game
like,
audio needs to get turned up at all.
And I have to go to bed fairly early tonight because Katie has a dentist appointment in the morning, and I thought, well, I could get up early and potentially try and battle him. She doesn't drive, so I have to give her a lift to the dentist appointment. I thought I could try and, so I don't want to go to sleep too late. I thought I could try and get up early and battle him before. But then I thought, well, yeah, but then he's got like a job interview or induction or this thing tomorrow. Good luck to him for that. But I was
what
like,
a nice dude. What a nice dude. He's
either.
Just going off. He's making sure he's hitting his points of like, and I've had the pleasure of playing Matt before and being in other leagues with him. So like, I know he's a nice guy, but like in a hurry, gets all this done, flustered, still make sure to hit his points of like, go check out my opponent. Like, best of luck to him in his IRL endeavors tomorrow. Like, class act, absolute class act. I will be sad to see him step away from draft after this season. He's, for those of you guys who don't know, he is pursuing his I believe his PhD, his actual to actually be a doctor. Yeah, I think we talked about this in the last week's watch party. So, super cool guy. Very excited for him.
So in the end, I just messaged him. I'll be completely transparent with you here, guys, and this is no disrespect to Jack, Ellie, the rest of the league commissioners and everything, because the PPL is a very fun league with lots of my dearest friends in it. But I'm kind of done. Like, you guys know, I'm kind of retiring from Mons. I don't really want to play more Mons right now. Like, since I put the video up saying that I was retiring, I've been working so well. Like, it's been so good for my mental health. Like, just getting that out of my system. Just being, like, kind of moving on.
Hold on. I didn't know Jirachi got Meteor Beam. Can we talk about that?
Yes, we are. Power Head, Meteor Beam. This is flames. I just want that heat of the week, man. Just give me some heat of the week. But yeah, like because of that, I like things have been going really well for me. I've been very.
Can
busy
we just hold on? This has to clear, right? This has to clear and crush, right? Can we just talk about the fact? Super flustered. Short notice league put together. Talking about how he's retiring, he doesn't want to play Mons. Somehow proceeds to casually Oko. What I felt was a pretty decent threat to like his team.
I didn't really want to play more Mons because I was kind of like, well,
Vestas, that's so awesome.
I'm so happy that worked.
That's very exciting.
Like, I want to do my life. And now, unfortunately, like, this YouTube thing that was a really fun hobby that saved my mental health at times. Like, I spoke about this sort of in the retirement video, but there was a time period where I was really, like, not mentally very well, and Mons was my saving grace during that time. So I love this game, but yeah, I just don't really want to play anymore. Like, and that just happens sometimes, you know.
I respect. Oh my god.
So I messaged Q and was like, look, we can fuck around with all these scheduling issues and all this bullshit, or like And I think he's kind of done with this season as well. I don't think he's liked his team or whatever. I was like, or we just play on the old fucking timer now. And you know what? If we time out and tie like 1-1 or something, then hey, fuck it. Maybe neither of us get good differential. We just play on the old fucking timer now. And you know what? If we time out and tie like 1-1 or something, then hey, fuck it. Maybe
oh my god, no, go back.
And you know what? If we time out and tie like 1-1 or something.
All right, so it's sub Willow Dark Pulse Sludge Bomb.
Something that, hey, fuck it, maybe neither of us get good differential, and hopefully neither of us make it into playoffs. And like, I'm joking, of course, to an extent, but I'm also not to an extent because, like I say, like, I feel kind of done. Like, I feel kind of ready to move on with my life. So it's one of those weird things. I think I'm faster than this. I'm just gonna sub up. I haven't looked at what he even brought. This is the problem with not having Monster layout. That's the other thing I found is that because I haven't wanted.
I love we're getting like a master class and like I'm playing well and like I didn't even see what he brought.
Like time on these videos because like when people say this a lot, like I'm busy, I'm too busy to do this, I'm busy doing that, whatever. When people say that, what they really mean is like I have other priorities. So when I say like, oh, I'm too busy to put the mons on the layout and to do all that prep work, which does take time, what I really mean is I could do that, but like it takes away mental capacity. It takes away, like, it distracts me from what I want to be doing. If I spend an hour prepping all the sprites and getting all that stuff ready before a game, that's an hour that I'm not thinking about my PhD. That's an hour that my brain has taken away from those things. And as someone, I'm just going to hack some out. It's easy. This game's easy. Don't worry about it. As someone with limited mental capacity anyway. Why are we timer stalling each other with double leftover?
Oh my god, I can't get over this.
Yeah, as someone with limited concentration, as you can tell by my fucking tangents here, I just didn't really feel able to put the time into doing the layout and everything. But the consequence of that is that I'm also finding these games really hard because I can't see the mons that my opponents brought. I'm not in my usual like sort of position with it, and it's making keep tracking so much harder. I'm not preparing by writing the mons down instead or whatever. So it's also just affecting my enjoyment of the game because I'm not prepping as well as I should be, which was always an issue.
No,
and
I
then
get
not
that.
even the information on the screen in front of me during the games as I should do. So it's just
he just keeps attacking.
It's just a catalogue of kind of issues, really.
Yeah, he just keeps attacking, you know?
That are killing my motivation to play, which is a shame because I love this game. And actually, this draft that I hated so much for most of the season, as the season's progressed, I found that I've really liked Hydrapple. Darkrai is still kind of meh to me, but like it's grown on me a little bit. I still think Weavile, for example,
now this is either Scarf or Colbert, right? Like we can agree on that.
It's just a poor man's Weavile. But
what was a poor man's Weavile? I missed that.
I still think Weavile, for example, is just better and cheaper. It's just a poor man's. I've really liked Hydrapple. Darkrai is still kind of meh to me, but like it's grown on me a little bit. I still think Weavile, for example, is just better and cheaper. It's just a poor man's Weavile. But
would it be a rich man's Weavile?
I mean, we're just gonna get fast, right? Fuck it. We'll find out if he's Scarf or not, and if he is, then we'll use that to our advantage.
Yep, there's Scarf, make it rain.
So yeah, I just think that I'm at a place where a bunch of factors are affecting my enjoyment of mons. So I was laid in bed and I just said to Q, like, hey, like, let's just
I keep forgetting that I'm like covering face cams.
Let's just do it. Like, let's just play now on this timer. I was in, like, you see, I'm in my pajamas under here. Oh, I should be charging you for that pajama content. Jesus. That's going to be £50 from all of you, please. But no, yeah, literally, I'm in my pajamas right now. Like, I just threw on this fleece. That's why I'm fucking hiding, like, I was about to say like an uncircumcised penis. That's not that kind of video. Apparently it is. I'm in my pajamas. Who knows? Sorry. This might be the last Pokemon battle I ever upload to YouTube, and I'm making fucking foreskin jokes. Great. Anyway. So I just said, fuck it, let's do it. Let's just get it done. So that's why we're playing on this timer. But fucking nothing's dying. Why aren't your Pokemon dying? This team's fun though. Like having...
Skeletor is dope. I would love to draft Skeletor.
I was like, can I just, on my last week of the season, can I try and claim all 3 Heat of the Week spots from the Heat of the Week guys in the league? I've really loved their videos. Shout out to them, KJ and Eli, I think it is. They've been doing really, really cool videos. So I was like, can I try and take all 3 spots? Like, let me bring
his rambling. Oh no, his rambling's top tier. I wish that's like top tier old man rambling that I have not yet grasped on, and he has like a mastery over it right now.
Someone's gonna have better stuff than that. Fucking Daria's gonna screw me, but
okay. So you flame charge because you live the knockoff.
Kills, and I don't know if Flame Charge kills. I'm gonna go for it because it's funny. I don't have an item. This is not done well for him because I keep losing my item. He's not grass type anymore, so I doubt this kills. But I wonder if I outspeed after this. It does kill. I'm getting fast, boy.
Okay.
Doesn't matter because the fucking. Well, I don't know if the Golden Go hasn't speed crap. This like maybe I outspeed him. That'd be so funny if I outspeed him.
Now,
+1, +1.
so he's +2. Oh, this
thing's just gonna win the game though. This is the problem. is that I don't have anything for... Oh, actually, I am Terra Normal Lucario, so I can set up Lucario on this now.
Oh, okay.
And claim 1.
I think you claim
But then
more
he'll
than one.
revenge kill me with Make It Rain.
Oh, no, because this thing gets walled otherwise.
But I should be able to claim 1 at least.
I mean, like Bullet Punch?
funny.
Yeah.
So Sword Dance here. I'm also hard walled by this fucking Golden Go. Did he stay in, or does this just go off before he switches?
I mean, like, Bullet Punch will, like,
Maybe he just doesn't think I'm Terra Normal. I am Terra Normal. I have been running Stellar Terror a lot. Maybe I bet he doesn't even know what I am. I bet he's not really. I bet he doesn't even know. I bet he's just not even bothered prepping or paying that much attention in the prep. How much time have we got left? Are we gonna make it? Oh, we got loads of time. Okay, I can just quickly check what he has left.
Terrapago's Comfy and Golden Go.
Stupid Turtle and this thing. Just gonna BP because if he goes into Turtle, I want to break its stupid sturdy thing. It's broken multi-scale, and if it's the Comfey, I'll just take it from him. Yeah, I'll just take this from him, and then he can go back into Golden Go. But
wow.
Fuck off, Comfey. What are you gonna do? Special attack boost, defense boost. Do I just E-speed? Does E-speed have higher priority than Bullet Punch? I never know how that works.
Yes.
I think Extreme Speed is still just +1, yeah, so the Draining Kiss does out-prioritize it, but E-Speed will still obviously kill, so it doesn't matter. In case, like, Extreme Speed, can we all agree on this down in the comment section below? Extreme Speed should have higher priority than just +1. Like, it is dumb, it's called Extreme Speed, why does it not go extremely fast?
Yeah, I feel like Extreme Speed should be...
also, his Comfey must have been fairly fast to outspeed this thing. Maybe? Or am I just really slow? I know Comfey's base 100 and I'm base like 90, but...
He's got the
I was
triage.
expecting Comfey to probably not be super invested. Okay, so do I just Drain Punch banking on living 1, or does this thing just Oko me? I think I'm just going to Drain Punch because there's a chance I'm faster.
Yeah, I like that
And
play.
I might then live 1 with the recovery. I know it's going to be not very effective because of its stupid ability. This thing's nuts.
Just Drain Punch into Extreme Speed?
This today. If you watch my PPL battle from last week, because these go up a day later.
Oh, that does super effective.
Oh, I should not have done that because now this thing's still got its Terra Shell. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. That was a really bad play by me. I should always have Extreme Speed just to break its thing. It's fine.
Oh, leftover, so it's sub 3 attack.
Azu will be able to break its thing here and bulldoze it. If he goes out into Golden Go, then obviously I get to bulldoze the Golden Go. This won't kill me, right? I'm Azu. I'm joking. Oh my god! Why is that thing so strong?
Is that specs?
I don't know what that meant. There were just words on my screen. Alright, made him slower than me. Maybe? Do you think I'm faster now? Do I play
Is
right
that
to find
specs? Aqua Jet.
Do you think I'm faster? Do I just Aqua Jet for damage? I think I lose anyway.
Scarf
I think I
Golden
just
Go.
Aqua Jet for damage, don't I? I don't think it matters. I think I just Aqua Jet for damage. This thing is so fat as well.
It has to
like,
be.
It upsets me how fat this thing is.
It has to be specs.
So what I have to do is I have to go for the manual rain, and then I have to flinch him. If I had extreme speed, I would be in a much better start spot.
Bro, there's
Not extreme speed
manual
when Lucario
rain?
was greedy. I thought that I might be faster than him. I'm honestly surprised that I wasn't. I don't know what basic speed this thing is. I don't remember. So yeah, I'm just going to rain dance here. And then I'm going to try and waterfall flinch him. Because, do you see a better plan? I don't. It would be very apt for this season for me just to hack him out. This mod is so nuts, but... That just kills? This mod is nuts. Yeah, total broken. GG to Q, total broken. I don't get this thing.
Is
man.
that
This thing
that had to have
just
been
nuts.
specs?
So you just run boots on it and you just get to blow.
That had to have been specs. Oh my god. Let's leave some kind words. I don't know how, if you tell somebody best of luck on your PhD, is it still the PH? I'm gonna best of luck on your educational endeavors. There we go. Because someone in the comment section is gonna be like, yeah, it's actually, you're supposed to do it like this. Oh, it is. Oh, literally next in the playlist is enough time has passed. Troy Specs Terrapagos. Okay. Next up is Vepsis versus Jack. Fucking Vepsis clipped last stream where I said I'm a little dino and I get the email of the recap of Twitch, right? and it's like your top clip from this stream by Vepsis. And I was like, what did Vepsis clip? Me saying I'm a little Dano. I draft league battler.
What is up, my little Danos? Vepsis here, your host of the Helsinki Dragons, and we are here for my PPL Season 2 Week 8 battle, the final game in the regular season when I go up against the founder of the PPL from back in the day, and then being a Lead-On fanatic, somebody I've never got to play before, so it's exciting new experience.
Did you get a nose ring?
He's been gone from Pokemon scene for a good while now, but he's been back. He has
May have shared that with a couple friends who recognize you. LOL, I love that.
Playoff race. And the winner of today potentially gets a bye week from round 1 of playoffs, because 10 teams are going to be making playoffs.
Or have you always had a nose ring and I didn't pay attention to that? I feel like it's new.
7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th seed have to play in
or at least new for this
and
video.
eliminate 2 teams out of there, and the top 6 seeds will be having quote-unquote bye week. So if I manage to win, for example, today, which I hope I do, next week will be my bye week, so there won't be upload for my behalf. But somebody else who are in a playoff mix might have to upload then for their game. So,
Brums, what are you spelling?
Coming to this week, I'm going to go very briefly in my team, because I'm kind of like strict in time, because I got just home on my off day, and when we are playing. So we're gonna jump straight into this. The matchup should be showing to you right about now, so you get the idea that what are his Terra Pokemon, for example, and what kind of roster he has to otherwise to deal with.
Ah, okay, gotcha. You literally cook in Pokemon and then you cook for a living. It's crazy.
It's gonna be Adamant Nature.
No, I like it. I like it. Hold on. Let's look at the matchup. Let's look at the matchup. Greedent, fire. Love Greedent. Okay, matchup. Iron Valiant, Iron Treads, Gliscor, Terra Noivern, Rotomosh, Haxorus, Alolan Muck, Gengar, Rabambi, Terra Colossal, Flapple, Goat, Urshifu Dark, Iron Moth, Kyurem, as we heard Drew call it last week, Corviknight, Cleaver, Gardevoir, Terra Shaman, and Terra Greedent, low key, love it. Absolutely love it.
And then we just jump into the action. We start this with a Black Belt Haxorus, which is going to be Adamant Nature with a Close Combat Earthquake, Trailblazer, Sword Dance. This is here to break and eliminate the Corviknight that I fully expect to come. Whether it's going to be specially defensive or physically defensive or some sort of mixed defensive. I'm banking on the fact that it's going to be fully physically defensive, as in the worst case scenario for me, for this set, but I have the Black Belt to boost up my close combat, essentially almost becoming like a stab for Haxorus, even though Haxorus is a pure Dragon type, but we don't have a Dragon Stab here, because my close combat actually hits the Dragon type super effectively, being the Kyurem. I have Earthquake to hit the Iron Moth, I have Trailblaze to gain my speed and quite effective for the Gastrodon, and we have also Unnerve over Molebreaker as the ability, because Gastrodon could easily be Rindo Berry versus me for something like Gengar's Crash moves that he can carry versus him, and Gengar on paper at first look actually pretty good versus him, but you're gonna notice that I don't even bring the Gengar for this game, so this is going to be one of my main wall breakers to eliminate Corviknight, because it's going to be huge for my other members of my team that need that thing to be gone. So, the next member of our team is going to be Alola Mug, holding the weakness policy. Yeah, I've been cooking this.
Never mind.
So, we are cooking up with a Alola Mug that could potentially win if the Corviknight is gone. And we are running Knockoff, Poison Jab, Drain Punch, and Stockpile. Stockpile
I do like the SD.
For me to
I do. Let me go back.
And therefore, whenever I got Gastrodon or a Shaming Crash moves that he can carry.
Okay. I love Trailblaze on Haxorus. I feel like that was I feel like people might still be sleeping on it. Like for me, I feel like Haxorus, like Gen 8, underwhelming. I've drafted it. Felt it was underwhelming. Trailblaze, I think is great. I'm biased. I love Trailblaze. So I think like that's heat. I like that.
Versus him and Gengar on paper at first look actually pretty good versus him, but you're gonna notice that I don't even bring the Gengar for this game. So this is going to be one of my main wall breakers to eliminate Corviknight, because it's going to be huge for my other members of my team.
Yeah, plus 2 Black Belt boosted close combat.
The next member of our team is going to be Alola Mug, holding the weakness policy.
Ooh, weakness policy, brother. The meme round this past week was killing me. I'm so glad you liked it. We had a lot of fun with that battle.
Yeah, I've been cooking this week. So, we are cooking up with a Alola Mug that could potentially win if the Corviknight is gone. And we are running Knockoff, Poison Jab, Drain Punch.
Stockpile 3 attack. He said he's a chef IRL.
Stockpile is there just for me to up my defenses, and therefore whenever like a Gastrodon or a Shaming goes for Earth Power, try to just wear me down and eliminate this annoying Pokemon for him. Especially if the Corviknight is dead from his behalf, which he cannot really obviously any more swapping to deal me a lot easier. I can get my weakness policy proc, and especially something like a Gastrodon, I can potentially get 2 stockpiles, and if I have weakness policy proc and plus 2 defenses through Stockpile, it's going to be a tough time for him to take me down, because then I have Drain Punch for recovery, and a coverage to hit the Urshifu and the Kyurem, and I have Dual Stab with Knockoff and Poison Jab, and from there I can do quite a bit of work ideally. I've been daydreaming for this to work, and I really hope it's going to work in this game. Then we have Choice Banded Iron Threads, another one that needs the Corviknight to be dead, so that's why we have Haxorus kind of dedicated to lure it out and eliminate it, so that the other guys can work more efficiently. And we have running a Earthquake, Heavy Slam, Iron Head, and Volt Switch. We have double Steel Stabs Because Ironhead does more than Heavy Slam to things like
Yeah, that's weird. It
Kyurem,
says the bot
but
is in
Heavy
my
Slam
chat.
would do way
Okay.
more to Shaman over Ironhead.
I don't think it is,
and it's
though.
also fully accurate move still compared to like running a Mega
I don't
Horn.
think it is, though. I got to keep my ADHD all over the place today. All right. Stockpile 3 attack with weakness policy is kind of fucking borked. I love this spread. I love this. I love
plus
this.
2 defenses through stockpile.
Yep, 2 matches
It's gonna
this
be
week.
tough time for him
I
to take
had
me down. It's
I
gonna
had the meme match in the PPL, and then in the Shuggle Premier League, I had the Weather War with Sand, where I brought Windrider Shiftry because I'm a goat.
Drain Punch for recovery and a coverage to hit the Urshifu and the Kyurem, and I have dual stab with Konokov and Poison Jab, and from there Mach can do quite a bit of work ideally. I've been daydreaming for this to work, and I really hope it's gonna work in this game. Then we have
You ever
Choice
prep so hard and you're like, God, I hope this set pays off. God, I hope this set pays off. That's how I feel about Alolan Mach. Like, I need to see that.
It's another one that needs the Corviknight to be dead, so that's why we have Haxorus.
I need to see that
lure it out
rolling
and eliminate it, so that the other guys can work more efficiently.
Upcoming week.
And
No,
we are
regular
running
season's
a
over. I am
Heavy Slam
done.
Iron
I am
Head
done.
advantage.
I got so
stats.
so I am out of draft leagues right now. We have a low tier draft league starting up probably April at some point for drafting. So I would expect like video content like mid to end April, depending on scheduling. Maybe early May at the latest, but I am draft free right now. So we'll finish up the watch parties for the regular season. Next week we'll do the playoffs for both leagues. I believe PPL is on a bye depending on where it was at. So, or I'll take a look at it, but because they'll be shorter and not a full roster of matches, we'll do a watch party and then some Singing Sapphire in the back end. And then any downtime in between them, we'll do more Singing Sapphire until the next league starts up.
Because Ironhead does
banded treads, Earthquake, Heavy Slam, Ironhead, Volt Switch.
Heavy Slam do things like Kyurem, but Heavy Slam would do way more to Shaman over Ironhead, and it's also fully accurate move still compared to like running a Mega Horn in itself, which could have been a strong move, but it's a little inaccurate, so I wanted to have instead just an accurate move that does a lot to Shaman, depending on the set that he's running. And then we have a booster energy, speed boosting Iron Valiant with a close combat, Spirit Blade, Psycho Cut, and Destiny Bond. I could have had Poison Jab here, but there's a good chance that something like Gardevoir will carry the poison reducing berry, or just be not all good by me.
Booster
so, in a way,
energy,
is going to be more efficient way to kill that thing by him killing
booster
me,
energy, speed. I love. Can I just point out how much I love that some of the Paradox Mons work? Because like running Jolly on Iron Valiant makes it so the speed is this looks about damn near max, right? Is what this looks like right here. Running Jolly puts that 1 point above, so the booster energy is going to run in speed.
Destiny Bond catches in general be a nice fail safe if I see something I cannot really deal with.
What's up, Hector? How you doing, brother?
So that's pretty much the Iron Valiant. Otherwise, it's going to be here for speed control for when I send it out at the late game, ideally, and other things have done the Warp Breaker work for me. And then we are going to be bringing Colossal, which is going to be yet again a dedicated lead, Terra typing itself to a Ferrita with leftovers, and we have Body Press, Iron Defense, Rapid Spin, and Spikes. I want to just lead with this thing and click Spikes like last week and just get my Terraform off, because then I can deal with the Urshifu single strike a lot better, and I'm still special defensive, so I should be taking hits from Kyurem relatively well, depending on his set, of course, and what move he's clicking. He could have Flash Cannon on it, but hopefully he won't be clicking it too often. And then we have a special defensive Gliscor, here to help dealing with the Iron Moth and giving me Stealth Rock support. We have Earthquake, U-Turn, Stealth Rocks, and Taunt. Taunt is there to prevent the Corviknight to remove hazards from his side, which I fully expect to be his remover this week, because Red Sea Lecky, which is another remover, doesn't look great on me, especially with the team that I'm bringing, because I have dual Crown types as it is on my roster. So I fully expect the Corviknight to come for defog, and this is going to be one of the things that definitely would lure it in, and that's why I need to pack Taunt to prevent it to do that, because while my hazards are up, and potentially I can eliminate the Corviknight out of the way, I can win the Hazard to War game through there versus him, and that can be a big deal in order for me to wall break his fat, because he's been playing a balance style, even though a lot of people, including myself, had kind of turned away from it a little bit as a playstyle, but he's stayed true and tried to that playstyle, and credit to him, it's been working out for him, but I had to prep accordingly to try to eliminate the chances for him to play that playstyle effectively versus me. So that's going to be the team, and now let's go and see how this battle turns out.
I saw the Red Dice there. Bring the Red Dice back. Just do it.
Founder of the PPL, and let's see what he decides to bring. I expect it to be a tough battle, because he has quite a few offensive moves that I don't like to deal with right from the get-go, but I hope my offensive game.
All right, so we got. I feel like Jack has brought. No, you know what? I lied, because I've seen him bring Urshifu quite a bit. So I was gonna say Jack's been bringing pretty much. I mean, that's what you do in draft league. You've got some like 4 or 5 mons that are like really good in any scenario, and then like 2 mons you can kind of interweave in here. Ironmoth, Corviknight, Kyurem, Gastrodon, Gardevoir, and Shaman. So like you're weak to ground, so like Earth Power is gonna pop from these two, I suppose. Earth power from Shaman. Okay, so there's a few different opportunities to pop the weakness policy. I'm just really banking on that weakness
That
policy
will
not
be
going crazy.
Working out in a favor. That's how I intended it to do, which is gonna be starting out with my.
Yeezy, it's all good. I have not streamed on Twitch in quite a while, but
kind of a big deal.
we're kind of back.
Okay, we don't see Urshifu.
Very excited to be back.
It's kind of relieving because it means that Colossal has less things to wall, per se, because I really needed it for that first and foremost. And I think I still want to lead with it, because it gives me a very, like a bulky answer to a Kirem that is not quad weak to ground. Like, even though I would resist the ice, of course, but like, he could easily carry Earthbow for my Iron Threats and a Lola Muck. So I think I still want to paralyze it.
So there's plenty of opportunities for this Muck to go just absolutely just balls.
He could have then Scarf. The Scarfer, I would imagine, would be then somewhere between Gardevoir, Kirem, or Iron Moth. Though he tends to like to run a bulky Gardevoir more often than not.
Yeah, he usually has been running like.
I'm gonna be leading with the Colossal regardless.
Damn near max with some optimizing there.
The only thing that really prevents me to terrorize it right away would be Iron Moth, but he cannot touch me while I'm in my usual targeting that well. But let's see what he leads up with. Interesting.
I feel like if it's an Iron Moth lead, you just don't terrestrialize right
away. Answer to it that he didn't want to deal with it. Plus potentially Gliscor. He leads with the Gardevoir. Okay. I think I'm fine with this. To a degree. Because I can paralyze. Yeah, he's gonna get that, which I don't want to deal with my other mons too much, which is kind of annoying. Looking at my own team. I think my Gliscor can eventually handle with this thing being a special defensive mon, and Earthquake will not be doing.
Just don't body press it. Don't get your own flame body burn.
And I'll go for Spikes. And see what he clicks. He does stay in. So now I need to put my cogs open and see what this Gardevoir is doing and how much damage could it do to me. He does go for Cog off.
Okay.
And removes my leftover. So I'm glad on that turn I didn't swap to Gliscor. And I'm very...
Oh, yeah, that would have been bad.
I find it very unlikely he would go for knockoff now. So I can utilize the opportunity now going to my
flame body. Oh, yeah, no, exactly. Getting your own flame body against 6 out of 6 physical attackers is tough.
So I think I'll do that. We'll just withdraw here. I don't foresee him clicking knockoff back-to-back here.
Back-to-back knockoffs is crazy. If he does, then a
great prediction. Okay, there goes the Moonblast. Which does decent amount, but I should be able to heal that back up relatively healthy. So that did 130 damage to my Gliscor. So it probably has some investment, but not fully invested. Earthquake can 2-hit KO him here, so I think I'll go for the Earthquake, because I really want this thing gone. So I'll go for the Earthquake. It would be a shame that I lose my Iron Moth answer very quickly, but this Gardevoir will be a huge problem. Okay, he does withdraw into the Corviknight, I would assume. Oh, he goes to Gastrodon. Okay. That's fine by me. I should be able to do decent chip to this guy. And I gain some.
That's not bad at all. Then you get the Poison Heal too, yeah.
And now I can just proceed to go for U-turn to provide even extra chip. I could go for aggressive taunt, knowing that he would either recover or spikes, but it's a pretty free get-go for me.
I think Taunt is putting it on the table.
I think I'll U-turn. I think he would recover. Yeah, I think he would recover here. So I'll go to Haxorus and provide some pressure. He could click Ice Beam in front of this, but then he would leave himself very vulnerable with this Gastrodon.
Hold on, if we're talking about Chilling Water. Okay. I feel like I was pretty mid-ground with all the physical attackers. The 4 times weak ice move was very apparent, and switching into the ice weak mon, that was putting it on the table right there.
Chilling Water. Okay. He's running Chilling Water on this.
Chilling Water's crazy.
Okay.
I like that. Yes.
But he is very low on his health, so I'm gonna go for a Sword Dance.
Nope, that I heard someone knocking
on the door. The sooner I can break that Corviknight, the better. So I'm gonna go for a Sword Dance, as he's gonna withdraw to the Corviknight. I should be at +1. And then I can proceed to go into +3. Because he's definitely going to take this opportunity to defog that Spike away. I will think. I'll go for another one right away. Because if he doesn't defog, then I'm keeping the hazards up versus him, which I definitely would prefer.
Yeah.
And the hardest way he can start two-shotting me would be with Break Bird, which means that he's taking a recall from it. So I go for +3. He does his U-turn. Okay.
Yeah. Nope. I like it.
So he did not mind the spike just yet. And the Gastrodon is very low. Okay, the Kyurem comes out. Is it Scarf then? This has to be Scarf Kyurem, the way you bring this in. You don't bring this in otherwise. Or you'll have Armberry. I am not risking either way. I'll just go into my Colossal on this. It's annoying that I lost that amount of health on my Haxorus, so I really need to get the right turn to set up with it.
Mm-hmm.
He does go for the Ice Beam.
Ooh.
And, yeah, that's...
That's good damage.
Losing the leftovers is kind of annoying here. But now, who would you even go into on this? I could just hit Body Press on this. Hit what is in front of me. I could go for another Spike. Because if this is Scarf, I can utilize that as opportunity to go into something else. I could Iron Defense here. I'll go for Body Press. I'll hit what is in front of me. Yeah, okay. He does go for another Ice Beam.
No freeze,
and
beautiful.
we can up a nice Body Press on it. That's good damage. Okay.
Mm.
It probably means that I will lose my Colossal here.
Yep.
Which is the case, but that's kind of okay for now because we were dealing with a situation where the Urshifu didn't come. So I have the option to go into Iron Valiant. I can go into Iron Threats because I know I'll live any hit if it's Scarf. And I would force it out. With Iron Threats, I find it a little annoying that I would probably have to click Sport Switch because I don't see the... Yeah, I'll go to Iron Threats because I think the Corviknight would swap in and I want to get a Bolt Switch on that. And if this is Scarf, I would think you're going to preserve this. I don't
Over the... You'd think that over the Gastrodon?
I don't think you want to go into Gastrodon either. Because you don't know if I'm choice locked and you would just die to an Earthquake. So you're going to Corviknight or Shaman. So I click Volt Switch here.
Okay.
Yeah, he does
I
withdraw.
fuck with the vision. I fuck with the vision.
Spiky, yep, it's the Corviknight, so I get up a nice momentum
Oh,
on this thing.
beautiful, 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 beautiful.
It won't do a lot of damage. Okay.
That's like 20%.
I can go into my Gliscor and get up my Stealth Rocks here. I can taunt it first, preventing the default.
Oh, yeah, I like the taunt. Get the
And then
taunt,
get
get
up
the
Stealth Rocks, 'cause that's gonna
poison
keep the Kyurem
recovery
away
too.
from the field, which I really need because I don't have my Colossal alive. He is leftovers on it.
But his leftovers went first.
So I will taunt first. Prevent defog. Hopefully he doesn't go for a U-turn here.
Oh, leftovers. Okay.
Yep, there we go.
Okay.
And now I can go for my
If they
Stealth
both
Rocks.
had leftovers,
And I've been able to gain a little
it
bit
was
of
a
health,
different
which is important
situation.
for
So it was
potentially
item
dealing
and
with
then
the Gardevoir or
status.
the Iron Moth.
Or item then ability.
So now I get
Never
my
mind.
Stealth Rocks, and that's gonna keep the Kyurem in bay. That I really need to.
Yeah, no, keeping rocks up and,
probably click
spikes up
U-turn,
are gonna
yep.
be crazy good.
So we have seen defog and U-turn from Corviknight thus far. He would lose a lot of health on the Kyurem if he has to bring it here, because I have spikes up and I have Stealth Rock. So ideally, I'm putting him in a situation that he cannot do that and probably goes into like Shaman or probably Shaman at that point. Like it's not an ideal spot for him. He can still go technically to Kyurem because I think it leaves those two hazards. But if I ever get the Stealth Rocks back up again, then he cannot. Yeah, here comes the Shaman.
Yep.
As I kind of thought that would be the case.
Good chip, good chip.
And here I'll just go for U-turn.
Remember how low
The
Gliscor was?
annoying
Now
part
it's
is
all the way
that
back
who
up
I
to
go
full.
into, per se.
Incredible. I mean, what would he go for?
For now, I
Just
think I'll just
Seed
U-turn.
Flare? Yeah, slow U-turn off.
Based on the damage, I guess I could potentially go into Haxorus, because I should live the hit. I just need to force the situation of getting rid of the Corviknight with the Haxorus. But I've been a little reckless with it in a way thus far, so there's only so much I can do with it. He does Terrorize, probably to Terra Grass. If I had to
Terragrass
guess.
Seed Flare would go crazy
Yep,
right now.
It is Terra Grass. And it's gonna be at 76%. He does go for the Seed Flare. It's probably gonna do a lot. He does
Ooh.
half. He does get this Death Drop, but it
I
shouldn't matter
didn't do
because
as
we're
much as
gonna
I thought it
U-turn
would,
out.
actually.
And that
Be
did a
interesting.
decent chunk to it. That could be offensive Shaman then.
I have not watched Wolf Charlotte vid. I'm trying very hard
was
not
at,
to
like,
full send into a
76%
VGC
before.
era.
And you were Terra Crass with it. Well, if it was actually... Let me take that item away. Okay.
No, no.
My options are here to go into Alola Mach. Quite frankly. And then I'm gonna force the situation that Corviknight has to try to defog, and then I close combat with Haxorus. Well, I'm gonna SD on his defog turn. Because he has to make that play. Because I need to force the situation with the Corviknight that is so low that it cannot do anything else. And later on in the game, I only will end up getting, hopefully, still Stealth Rocks up. He has to click defog here. He doesn't have a choice on the matter. So I'm gonna use that opportunity, go for a Sword Dance, and then I close combat this.
I saw Bob's getting into his era.
Or depending on his spread, he could also just die. Because I'm black belt on this. Yep, there comes the defog.
You just
Which is
Trailblaze
big
right
for
now?
his Kyurem.
You Trailblaze right now?
But now I need to eliminate this Corviknight so my Alola Mox that can start doing the work. I don't think he wants
I
anything else,
believe
take
I
his
believe in
defense away. I
Alolan
think he
Mug.
wants
Do
to
you
slow
not Trailblaze here?
initiative? So we go for the close combat and do massive chunk to this. Come on, please do a lot. Oh my god, that's so close to killing. But now a lot of my other things can kill it potentially. Okay. That is fantastic. That Corviknight could be now a sack. That's really big. I just need that Corviknight to be dead. Hopefully my Alola Mug can actually kill it with a knockoff later on. Just a neutral knockoff.
Yeah, I mean, I like that. I like that a lot.
Corviknight.
I'm still really holding
I do
strong
19%
for...
with a knockoff. So if I get the Alola Mug in a right
I'm still
turn,
holding
I can
really
still
strong
utilize that.
for the Alolan Mug to do something.
To go for that. I think for now, Haxorus kind of has done its job. It didn't kill the Corviknight. But it did its job to the point that now... Yeah, I think here I would let this thing go down and then I go into my Iron Press to press a Steel move. I'm pretty sure that's how we can do 2-hit KO. Either Gastrodon. We should be 2-hit KOing. Or all going the Corviknight here.
With Heavy Slam?
And Shaman should be taking a lot from each of these attacks, and it's also pretty low. I think Heavy Slam is my strongest move versus everything else, and this Kyurem should already die to this.
I like that a lot.
Heavy Slam and Iron Head are
49
same
months.
base power
Welcome
versus
back.
Corviknight.
Hossard is talking about him.
And versus Shaman and Gastrodon. I want to say versus Gastrodon I also do more with this. Yeah, Heavy Slam does way more, so I click Heavy Slam. He does withdraw.
Choice Band,
He probably
Heavy
has
Slam.
to sack at this point. That's the Gastrodon. I go for the Heavy Slam, and I do kill
Woo!
it. Cool.
Love it.
So Gastrodon is gone.
Love it, love it.
It's unfortunate in a way, because that was one of the potential things to proc my weakness policy. But depending if he has to go into Scarf Kyurem and click Earth Power, that could be the one thing that procs it for me, actually. Shaman. Do you live this hit?
Are you Iron Treads is faster?
If you're fully physically defensive?
This is gonna hurt.
You don't live this hit.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The only thing that could go wrong here, if you're somehow Scarf.
Yeah.
But, like, if you Scarf Earth Power, then I get my Mockin, so I click Heavy Slam. I don't think he knows I'm banded. Yeah, Shaman is dead. Goodbye, Shaman.
Let's go.
Okay.
Banded
So
Iron
Kyurem has
Treads,
to click
ladies and
probably Earth Power
gentlemen.
to kill me. Which
Love
probably
that.
means that I'll let him do that and get my
Love
Mockin, and he's probably
that.
gonna stay in and just sack it. And that enables me to get a one stockpile and then I go crazy. Okay, he goes into Iron Moth here. He's booster. Oh, which booster are you? Speed. Okay. Okay.
You go
You are
Gliscor?
booster speed with it.
You sack Gliscor? Slash...
How do I want to play this
Valiant.
endgame?
Valiant should be faster. Yeah, Psycho Cut
Does
should be able to
my
knock it out, I
Iron
feel
Valiant
like.
live a hit from this? Like, fire move, I should say. Because then I can go for a Destiny Bond. He could have... Well, he's booster speed. I don't think he has abilities here. Booster speed, I live a fire move. So we're gonna make aggressive play into our Iron Valiant and Destiny Bond.
Okay.
Because he should click fire move here. He's not clicking a poison move here. And I should be now faster than it. Yeah, he does go Fire Dance. We should live this. Fantastic. And now I Destiny Bond.
Oh.
I just Destiny Bond this. Because the sooner the Iron Moth is gone, the better for me.
Over Psycho Cut? Right, no. Iron Moth has crazy defense. Never mind. Don't listen to me, chat.
Yeah, if he has to withdraw,
is that
then he
the
loses
one?
his speed.
Is that the one that I'm
He's
thinking
probably
of?
calking like if I get a Crown move or Psychic move, but I think with his
I feel
speed
like Psycho
boosting
Cut would
variant, he
knock it
lives a
out.
Psychic type move. There we go, we go for Destiny Bond. Please attack. Just attack me. Yes, okay, you're gone. Iron Moth is gone.
I'm just glad to see
So is my
Destiny
Iron
Bond
Valiant,
worked.
but that's really probably the best value attack I could have gotten out of it. Good. Huge threat gone. Huge threat gone. Now the big threat that is left is the Kyurem.
No, Psycho Cut does not.
And if the Kyurem comes in and locks itself into Earth Power, I can go into Alola Mach
Really?
after.
What am I missing here?
And then I go crazy. And Corviknight and Gardevoir loses to my Iron Threats.
It's
So
got
we do that
60
play.
defense. What am I missing here?
I forced the situation with Kyurem having to click
So
Earth
would have
Power.
lived it? Okay.
'Cause
I
I feel
was
like
like,
that's
I'm
what
like
he has to
looking
go
at the
into.
calc and I'm like, what am I missing here as far as like, no, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, even 0 HP, 0 defense, Jolly Max Psycho Cut only does 77 to 91. So that's 130 attack. I mean, maybe I'm like
Spiky, they got- okay.
subconsciously thinking about stab. Like it should be stab because it's obviously like the Gardevoir Gallade crossover, but it's got their secondary typing. So Maybe if you were like psychic, is that where I'm? Yeah, if you were psychic, that would blow backwards. So never mind. Don't mind me. I'm just thinking it should have stab when it doesn't.
So I just click Heavy Slam here or Iron Head. Iron Head is strong enough versus everything else. We click Iron Head. Cool, you're dead. Corviknight is gone. I shouldn't have to click the... Well, there is a benefit, I guess, for stockpile still, technically, but we'll see. I don't have to force the situation either, per se, with Mach.
Urshifu?
When it comes to this. I don't know if this, Are you Scarf? No, you're surely not Scarf, right? Is the current just Vex and I'm sweeping with Iron Threats? Is that what's happening? Oh, I've been kind of like thinking that curve is being Scarf, but maybe I just didn't pay attention to its damage and maybe it's not Scarf. It could be Expel too. Or Boots. Who really knows?
It took hazard damage earlier, you goose. I've done that.
I didn't expect Iron Threats to sweep. We're gonna end the regular season just like it started. Iron Threats pulling a random ass sweep that I didn't even plan it to do. Okay, he is Scarfed at least. Goes for the Ice Beam. And doesn't take me out, and there we go. Your Helsinki Hydreicons will end the regular season just like we started it with a 3-0 win over the Don Fanatic. And make sure to check him out. He is the founder of the league. Very nice guy. And
beautiful. I've never been so sad to see Muck not do something. But great game. Yeah, I have never been so sad to not see that happen, but let's be honest, that was golden. Okay. Kelly. Oh, that's right. Kelly's in the league now. Is Kelly's video in here? Kelly didn't upload? Okay, we got Necros.
Hello there, YouTube.
Hello there, YouTube. Love it. I was also very sad about that. No, it's one of those. So it's like my my SPL season, my SPL game against Kyle A last season, where I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna bring Swords Dance Quillfish again," and it just didn't even like hit the field. And I was like, "Oh, okay, like I guess it won't work."
I'm NecroStevo. And it's time for Season 2 of the Pokemon Premier League, Week 8. For the Victorian Shadows, this week we will be going up against the Maryland Torterra Pins. And unfortunately, this is going to be our last battle in Season 2 of the Pokemon Premier League. However, that will not abridge us from bringing as much pain as we can for the opponent. Now, originally in this slot, my opponent was going to be JV, but now instead of the Atlanta Victinis, we're going up against Kelly, who is the coach of the Maryland Torterra Pins. So be sure to go check out his channel. It is very cool and very nice to see him back to uploading yet another coach that I used to battle back in the day. It was actually entertaining to me. I went back to our Discord messages, and the last time I messaged Kelly on Discord, because we primarily interacted on Twitter, was in 2016. And that was when we were having that battle. So I found that entertaining. Kelly, it's great to have you back, sir. And it's very, very exciting to be battling you again. So be sure to go check out his side of the battle. As usual, there will be a timestamp to jump straight into the action, but stick around and we're going to go over our team right now. You can see that Kelly has access to Great Tusk, Latios, Empoleon.
I need Terragator. I need Terragator to do something.
Infernape, Grimmsnarl, the Glimora, Feraligatr, Thundurus Incarnate Form, Drifblim, and Thwackey. The Terra Captains are Feraligatr, which can go Water, Fairy, and Grass, Thwackey, which can go Grass, Steel, and Fire. For this matchup, I had a really tough time narrowing down what to bring because he could basically bring any combination of his team against me. And so I went with my normal approach of let's try to narrow down what I think is the most likely and just try to address those things while doing our best to kind of assert our own win conditions in the back. So to that end, this week we bring Mousehold. That's right. The mouse is back in the house.
Hey, buddy. This is a family place. Put the mouse back in the house.
And it is the same set that we brought before, with Population Bomb, Bite, U-Turn, and Tidy Up. I did not want to put Bite on this, but after our previous battle, where I tried to just bring normal moves against my opponent who had a Ghost type, that didn't work out too well. So anticipating him to possibly bring the Drifblim, just because that gives him a really good defensive swap into several of my Pokemon, but also Drifblim gets a lot of setup options that can be very annoying, and it has good support capabilities against my team as well. And on top of all that, if it loses its item and it has Unburden,
Technician boosted Bite is crazy.
I thought it was possible that the Drifblim was coming, so we did put Bite on Mousehold, and Mousehold is here to just give my team some.
I mean, isn't that all of a sudden like base 90? How much is Bite? Isn't that 60? Yeah, so that becomes a base 90 dark move with Technician? That's crazy.
Swapping it out with U-Turn. The next Pokemon on the squad has to be none other than Walking Wake. It is very likely that this Walking Wake will be my lead. Walking Wake here, I knew I wanted to bring it because I really struggled against something like the Great Tusk or the Infernape or to a lesser extent the Thwackey or even the Thundurus Incarnate, which is his fastest Pokemon. But with Walking Wake, I ended up going with Dragon Pulse, Scald, U-Turn, Flip Turn, not U-Turn. It would be cool if it got U-Turn. Flip Turn and Dragon Tail. With the idea being Empoleon can come in very easily on Walking Wake. The same thing applies to something like the Grimmsnarl or to a lesser extent a really bulky Drifblim or a Terra Fairy even for Alligator. And none of those necessarily the option to be burned by Scald or being swapped out by Dragon Tail. So by bringing some sort of entry hazards to this matchup and having a Pokemon that can absolutely take a hit, Dragon Tail is something swapping out or just swap myself out. I felt pretty comfortable bringing Walking Wake in this role. I did go with
I like that. I wonder, so
Wake,
it's a little bit more, it's a little bit more pivotal. So I wonder if it might have been a little bit more beneficial to like run bulk. Especially if like the game plan is like deal out some chip between dual stab and then either phase or get momentum.
But if I were going to be swapping out with Flip Turn and then we'll have Rocky Helmet or even just entry hazards, I wanted a way to get that HP back. Especially if I lead with it, then he won't necessarily know that I have leftovers early on. After Walking Wake, we have Clefable with a nice and normal defensive set. Clefable here is meant to just be kind of a catch-all answer to any physical threats that he has, but it's tough because Great Tusk gets Heavy Slam, which will hit Clefable super effectively. Infernape gets Gunk Shot, which hits Clefable super effectively. And for Alligator, if it boosts up with Dragon Dance, that can be very annoying. Same thing with boosts coming from the likes of the Latios. Infernape can boost itself, Great Tusk can boost itself, Grimmsnarl can boost itself, so can Driftblim, Thunderous Incarnate, and the Blackie. And that's why we're going with Unaware Clefable this week. I went Unaware with heavy duty boots, so hopefully I don't have to worry about entry hazards, and I can just kind of have a secondary check at anything.
I don't know what that Snorlax was, but I'm a fan.
Knockoff, and Stealth Rock, because I figured I could hopefully knock off a few items early game, and as soon as I get the opportunity to sell Stealth Rocks, I'm clicking it, because at worst that might force his Great Tusk or the Glimmora into spinning, and I can take advantage of those turns by swapping out.
Am I the only one that feels like Clefable is overpriced in most leagues? Is that just me? I feel like Clefable like has good utility, but I feel like where we currently price it, it's a little.
I want to click that Stealth Rock nice and early there. After Clefable, we have our win conditions this week. So we
Maybe
have Valerian
I'm dumb
Slowking.
and
Valerian
bad for
Slowking
that,
this week is going to be running Chilly Reception in order to enable my Titan. In addition to Chilly Reception, we have Psychic, Sludge Bomb, and Toxic. With Toxic, I figured that either a Terra Fire Thwacky with Eviolite, Driftblim, Grimmsnarl, all these are swap-ins to my Galarian Slowking. And since he had Glimmora, I was not confident about my ability to Toxic Spikes. And so I just wanted to be able to throw off a Toxic.
We're talking a low tier league coming up in May. And like the low tier league is just like a Gen 7, Gen 8 draft league right now. Like it's crazy.
Some things. This is just a pure specially offensive Slowking, and I did give it Mental Herb. Mental Herb allows me to shake off a taunt, and I did foresee myself being taunted at some point in this match, especially once he sees a Titan there. He's going to want to stop me from using Chilly Reception for sure. So with Mental Herb, I can shake off that taunt just one time. Thank you very much, Shroomaver, for the idea, because I came up with the whole team. I was like, I don't know what item to put on this thing. And he was like, well, I want a Mental Herb. And I rolled out that herb, and I put some ink on it, and I wrote down that note. That is not what you thought I was going to say after I said I rolled up that herb, but that's how I took note of the set. So after Valerian Slowking, we have Titan. So Titan here, I got to bring it Terra Ground, which is great. This is the only time I got to bring it in the Terra form. I put enough speed on my Titan with a Jolly Nature, just to outspeed Scarf Thunderous. That was the only thing that I was worried about as far as speed tiers go, because with Slush Rush, I outspeed this whole team very easily. And after +6, I don't really necessarily need Ice Spinner. I can really use Ice Shard. And,
yeah, it's crazy to think about.
They can't take Earthquake. The only thing that I didn't necessarily like about Earthquake is that if you brought Thwacky with the Grassy Glide and that whole ability chain there where he has Grassy Surge, that could weaken the Earthquake. But I didn't think he would bring, number one, I didn't think he would bring Thwacky. Number two,
Ice Spinner for the terrain though is nice.
Very likely that he would have the Grassy Surge ability, because my team really appreciates that. I'm gonna get a lot of healing back if he brings Grassy Surge. So I just made a bet. I don't think he's gonna do that because I didn't want to miss high horsepower. For some reason, whenever I play on Battle Spot, I miss high horsepower a lot. I really don't understand why. It's a 95% accuracy move, but I miss it relatively frequently. It's quite strange. Speaking of high horsepower, we have our Zebstrika in the final slot. This is another alternate win condition because Zebstrika outspeeds the entire team, and I had fun with this set. Thank you, Icky Sprite, for the idea here. So this is a specially based Zebstrika with a Life Orb. It has Supercell Slam, Terra Blast with the Terra type Ice, Volt Switch, and high horsepower. Now, with the Terra Blast being a special type Terra Blast, I almost he would have to be like an Assault Vest or like massively specially invested Great Tusk to live a Terra Blast Ice. That still allows me to knock out the Latios with Terra Blast Ice, barring him having a Calm Mind or something like that. And with Supercell Slam and the Life Orb, I don't really need any attack investment. I put a little there after the speed that I needed just to outspeed the Thunderous, but I can also one-shot that Empoleon with a Supercell Slam very easily. Again, two that are just barely missing out on perfect accuracy, but
really, Zebstrika's really like that? Now, I drafted Zebstrika in Ultra Sun and Moon, and like it did well for me, but it's like that? What are we? Plus speed. Latios. Terra Blast Ice doing numbers. Okay. 65 to 77 to Latios. Empoleon. What was it? Supercell Slams the other one? 83 to 9. Ooh. Oh, and then what? 40 attack in there? Oh, brother. Okay.
We'll be good to go.
Zebstrika. Okay.
So that is the horde for the week. Thank you all so much for watching the team builder.
Okay.
And it is time for the battle. I have to say, it feels
I
so good now
slept.
that I'm in the groove of actually
I
being able
slept.
to record. I don't know why that was so difficult for me before. For Kelly, we can see that the Maryland Torterra pins have Great Tusk, Infernape, Driftblim, Glimora, Thunderous Incarnate, and Blackie. The things that I did not expect to see in this matchup. I did not think that he would go with Blackie, and I also didn't really expect to see the Glimora and the Great Tusk. I figured he probably only needed one of those removal options. Up against this team, I did like Walking Wake as a lead, as I could hit everything there, bar the Blackie Terra typing into, I don't know, if it Terras into like the Steel type, as I go into the Dragon type move, or if it Terra types Grass and tries to throw off a really strong move, as I am trying to throw off a Water type move, but also he has to be aware of that I could be carrying the flamethrower as well. So we do have that lead here, and I just decided to just go straight for the flip turn. I thought for sure he would raw swap out here or Terra.
And it's not Grassy Surge Thwacky, it's Overgrowth Wacky. Have I calculated the snow up for Terra Ice? No. Let me check that right now. Adios. Good shout. Good shout. Latias. Terra Blast Ice in the snow. Snow doesn't boost the damage of Terra Blast Ice, it looks like. I think it just gives them the defense buff now.
Probably Terra Steel. If he did have Terra Fire, this would punish that option just a little bit more. And I did make the correct call. We see that Blackie does not have Grassy Surge. It is an Overgrowth Blackie.
Yeah, that's
so that means
interesting.
Earthquake will
That's
work just fine on
interesting.
Meister Titan
I like that.
later on in this battle. Flip turn goes off without a hitch, and based off of that damage, it looks like he has an Eviolite. And I wasn't really sure what he would do. I was worried that he might knock off since he stayed in. I figured he'd either knock off or he would U-turn since he didn't Terra right away. If he went for knockoff, honestly, nothing on my team wants to lose its item. I could have gone raw out this to Titan maybe. That's the only thing that I really wanted. But if he U-turned, I wanted to be in a position where I could at least hit something or knock off one of his items too. So I did lose my item when I went to the Fable. And right after the knockoff, he also carries Taunt, which was annoying because as I planned, if I got the opportunity to go for the Stealth Rocks, I wanted to go for those right away. Granted, he has two spinners on his team, but I at least wanted to pressure him into the option or break Focus Sashes. So here he gets to taunt me, prevent my Stealth Rocks, and then swap out. I figured since he went for knockoff, I should go for knockoff. And that's my way of saying, Kelly, knock that crap off, you know? He goes out to Glimora, and I just pop the crap out of his air balloon.
Yeah.
Functionally, a perfect turn for him. Not a very good one for me. I do like breaking the balloon. But now I'm really pressured because of Glimora's poison type moves. And when I hit him, the toxic debris ability activated, and now there's a layer of toxic spikes on my side of the field. I feel like the swap into Galarian Slowking is obvious, but I also don't want my Clefable to take a Sludge Wave. And so I go ahead and pull that out.
That's what she said.
And he ends up going for Stealth Rocks. So I could have made a little bit more of an aggressive switch there, but I am happy that I got rid of the
so
toxic spikes.
Zachy, this is the other draft league that I'm in, the Pokemon Premier League. So Shady's not in this one. So Thursday, we'll be doing the watch party for Shuckle Premier League, where Shady's got Thwacky.
Early, just so they weren't hampering my entire team here. He does take the opportunity to set up his Stealth Rocks. And I was like, man, that's what I was trying to do. Now it feels like you are just mocking me.
You're mocking me, aren't you?
But no, not really. Just good plays all around. From here, I did want to go for the Psychic just to pressure him. Galarian Slowking has a little bit of 4 move slot syndrome and gets so many different coverage moves, but that does work to its advantage because your opponent won't necessarily know what it has. Unfortunately, here I end up trading a Toxic on his Driftblim in exchange for getting knocked off again. So now my Clefable has been knocked off and my Galarian Slowking have been knocked off, and I needed the items on both. I really needed to keep the mental herb on there in case I needed chilly reception against something later. I did not want to get taunted. He has removed that option, so now I have to be really careful about when I set that up. He pulls a double switch out right here. I was really tempted to go for the chilly reception, but I just didn't pull the trigger on it. I just hard swapped out into my Clefable, expecting him to go back out into Thwacky. I didn't want anything else to lose items. But since he went out to Glimora, I was like, man, he's definitely just going to launch a poison type attack right here. I don't have anything to damage him. I could set up my own Stealth Rocks, but the switch back into Galarian Slowking really invites the Earth power from Glimora. I also considered going out into Walking Wake, a little bit more of an aggressive switch, but I knew I could take any hit from Glimora, and I could threaten it back with a Scald. Ultimately, I decided to go for Stealth Rock because that would enable me to kind of help even the playing field just a little bit when it comes to the entry hazards and how much we're swapping already. He gets up a second layer, or a first layer of spikes in addition to the Stealth Rock that he has up. Things are looking a little rough on the entry hazards there because you might notice that I don't have any removal this week. No one's really tried to entry hazard stack me too much this season.
You've got Tidy Up on Mousehold.
Well, I do have Tidy Up on Mousehold as far as removal goes, but that was more like a sweeping option more so than
Never mind. Don't mind me.
a removal option. Tidy Up would also take care of any screens that the Grimmsnarl tried to put up on the field, but I do take advantage of him just setting up entry hazards. Now he has 2 layers of spikes and the Stealth Rock. I go out into Walking Wake, and I want to throw off the Scald here because from this range of HP, it should one-shot the Glimora, and it also risks a burn if he tries to swap it out to the Blackie or something like that. Glimora barely lives and gets to launch a Sludge Wave, and so now my Walking Wake is missing a lot of his HP.
So
I do anticipate that was
flip turn
a fair
Mousehold
amount in HP and into
flip turn Mousehold
because when I ran the calc, I didn't even need the Stealth Rocks to KO it, so I think he put in a lot of investment there. We do just end up taking out the Glimora,
I was thinking if you flip turn Mousehold,
perfect for the situation.
pretty fast, you're going to be able to like tidy up in front of whatever comes in.
But Glimora has done its job as well. Since it got up 2 layers of spikes and Stealth Rocks, I am heavily pressured to play very carefully for the remainder of this game. Unless I bring in Mousehold and remove the entry hazards, we're going to be in some trouble. Now, after his Glamora goes down, he brings in the Thunderous, and we notice that it does not take Stealth Rock damage, so Thunderous has the heavy booty toots. And that's great because it means that it doesn't outspeed me, but that also means that he's not locked into a move if he were to say go for Choice Specs Thunderbolt or something like that. Now here, I figured that the swap into Zebstrika was way too obvious because the electric move is basically free against my team. So I went out to Galarian Slowking, expecting him to expect me to bring in my Zebstrika, but he just goes for Thunderbolt, and I didn't know if he knew that Zebstrika was immune to that or not, and so I take damage on my Galarian Slowking. I would have actually taken that very nicely if not for all those entry hazards that were up. I did consider throwing off a Toxic here, but I figured he would probably stay in an attack, and I was like, well, if that's what he's going to do, then maybe now I should go into Zebstrika, because if he's just going to throw off another electric move, then now's the time, right?
Yeah.
At worst, I thought he might also go for a Volt Switch, thinking that I'd stay in and attack him as well. I had another opportunity there to go for Chilly Reception.
Any chance it has CC or normal subtitles? I mean, it's got the auto-generated ones that we can toss on.
But here, I just went to my Zebstrika expecting him for an electric move, but he goes for U-turn. I was like, gosh darn it. I thought that I just basically was a turn behind on both of those turns. And it was really annoying in the battle because I was running a fever, and I was just like, how am I getting all these turns so wrong? I basically haven't called any turns correctly thus far in this battle. Now, Flaky comes in again. Because he didn't Terra it earlier, I thought it might be a Terra Grass Flaky, weirdly enough, but I know that I can take any hit that the Flaky goes for, and so I just go for Terra Ice, and I'm going to go for my own Terra Blast. I figured if he stayed in, he would probably either be Steel or Grass. He goes for his own Terra, and I was dismayed as soon as I saw the red flash that it was a Terra Fire Flaky. And I was just like, I went for Terra Blast. Did he go for his own Terra Blast? Because this isn't going to do any damage. I literally took more damage from my Life Orb recoil than I did to him. He just goes for a knockoff again. Gets rid of my Life Orb. I go for high horsepower, and I miss.
Oh no, he even said in the team builder he misses all of his high horsepower. That's tough.
I suppose I can't even be
poor Necro.
sad about that, because not only did I call the wrong Terra type on it, but then I got to live because I didn't have my Life Orb. And so while I could have KO'd him now that he was weak to the high horsepower, I ended up missing there.
Gotta go on a
Mousehold.
Gotta go on a Mousehold and tidy up.
I was just like, okay, I don't really know what to do here. So he goes back out to the Thunderous after the U-turn, and I was like, all right, I think now I need to try to punch some holes in his team. If I go out into Galarian Slowking and go for Chilly Reception, I can take any hit he can go for. Then bring in my Titan, which is going to take a crap ton of damage from all the entry hazards, but it will at least put me in the Citrus Berry range, and then I can hopefully just start throwing off attacks. I probably won't have enough HP to go for Belly Rub at this point because of the entry hazards, but I can at least hit the Thunderous really hard. I can at least hit the Drifblim very hard. I have Earthquake for the Flaky. I have Earthquake for the Infernape as well. I can't Terra Ground anymore, and so if Infernape has Mach Punch or Vacuum Wave, we're in an issue there. But none of that matters because he just taunts me, and because I got my Mental Herb knocked off earlier, I did not get to tell a bad dad joke, and I did not get a Chilly Reception off. So this is what it feels like to either be read like a book, or I don't know if I was playing too predictably, or if, I don't know, I was having a fever dream and not thinking my moves through. I don't know. It was very humbling to get so many turns in this battle incorrect.
Multi
taunt. And I was like, all right, let's just see if I can get some damage off on the Thunderous. And so he brings Flaky into the Psychic. It doesn't really do that much damage to Flaky because of the Eviolite, and I figure he might go for a U-turn here, but I didn't really want to stay in because I was in a situation where if I stayed in and I went for Psychic and he went out to a Drifblim,
hey, what's up, DJ?
that could be annoying if he tries to set it up if he had somewhere to restore his HP. So I went back out to Clefable, hoping that I could just take like another knockoff if he went for it. He did go for a U-turn, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not really sure what he wants to go for right here, and I figured I could get my HP back. And what I don't really know what happened here, guys. I'll be honest. I know my thought was, okay, I need to get my HP back so that I can live a Heavy Slam, right? That's stupid. We'll just go ahead and say that right there. I don't know. I think that was actually honestly a checkmate position because now that he has +1 speed, he outspeeds my whole team, and I don't have a way to get up Chilly Reception so that I can outspeed him. So Heavy Slam wipes out my Clefable. And it was not until I clicked Go Out Walking Wake that's when I realized, oh right, he's at +1 speed from the Rapid Spin. So after the entry hazard damage, I functionally sacrificed Walking Wake at this point, and I was like, well, that worked out actually because since his defenses were lower, I can just go out into Titan and hopefully do a lot of damage with the Ice Shard. So Titan comes out, takes a lot of damage from all of those entry hazards there. I was like, okay, depending on if he's bulkier, I actually might be able to live a hit from here. But again, I just completely forgot that this thing gets close combat. I was thinking, okay, if he goes for a heavy rush again, I'm good, and I'm also heavy, so if he goes for Heavy Slam, I'm good. But he has close combat, so he doesn't need either of those options. So kind of in the end game here,
Great Tusk is crazy. I want to get Great Tusk.
And I don't really have a good reason for that. I know that I shouldn't have been battling under the condition where I wasn't feeling as well, but sometimes you just gotta get in there and get the battle done when you're feeling like that. I basically had COVID for this whole season, but this is the only battle this season where I would just feel like I got horribly outplayed, and then I made a lot of misplays as well. But that being said, I still got to battle Kelly, which was kind of cool. Things that I didn't have on my bingo card for 2024 for sure. So not the way that I wanted to end this season, but
that's a tough one, but definitely enjoyed the game. Let's spell correctly. Absolute class act. It was great to battle alongside you this season. Beautiful. We're not gonna watch mine. Frank has a 50-minute video. Who did Frank play? Daria. All right, this is gonna be a good one. Did I see the Overwatch Cowboy Bebop? They buffed Malga? I've been out. I've been out of it. I've been out of it. I haven't seen. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I see it right here. All right. Hold on. Let's watch it. Video quality. Auto or 270p? Thank you, Twitter compression. All right, hold on. Come on.
I think it's time to blow this thing. Get everybody in the stuff together.
Can I get more than 270p?
Okay, 3.
Please? This looks like dog shit, please. Trailer before that is so good if you can watch this one. This one?
I run this show. I'm a rebel. Try and keep it together.
Oh, on YouTube. On
Life's a
YouTube. Okay,
rodeo.
I understand. I understand. YouTube, Overwatch 2, Cowboy Bebop. Maybe? This one?
I think it's time to blow this thing. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
I'm on time and a half. I was like, this is really fast. Okay. Bye. Am I back? Am I back? I don't know if I'm back. I don't know if I'm back, but that was heat. That was heat. All right. We got Frank, Glalie to playoffs. Glalie to playoffs. Brothers bringing Glalie to playoffs. All right. Leave a like. And it's up against Daria. This is going to be a match, chat. This is going to be a match. Quality, playback speed, full screen. Send
Ladies
it.
and gentlemen, the time has come. Week 8 of the PPL Season 2. That was, it's been a good season until now, and we are currently in the fight for playoffs once again. We are pretty close to it, and
Playoff contention must be
fighting
nice.
for it today versus Daria. We're facing Daria. I had the chance to be able to speak to her during these days, and she's been a delight, But today we have to throw hands, It's what they say, and both have exactly the same. The same differential, and we are in pretty much the same situation to get to playoffs. So whoever wins gets to playoffs between the two of us. It's that simple. So the stakes are high. Despite that, we decided to, since it could be the end of the season for each of us, at least something fun had to be brought, because what kind of pussy will I be if I don't do such a thing? So today, I'm presenting you a very exciting time. We're gonna face the Meowskaradas, the Minneapolis Meowskaradas.
Minneapolis.
And, make sure to check out Daria, of course. She's fantastic, right? She does great Link content. She's got pretty nice experience. I think she told me like around 4 years at least, so much more than me. And her content is really chill. So, go ahead and check it out. But today, let's have a look at her team, because she's got some stuff, right? She's got the Palafin, ooh, very threatening. The Raging Bolt. This thing is actually.
Oh, this is gonna be a match. This is gonna be a match.
Performing quite well.
I like
in
this.
League. You got the classic Cinderace at this point, very very strong and fast. Is the only hazard removal that she's got on that team apart from Noctowl, so you can already see where we're gonna go from there. You got the Mamoswine, very scary. Always, deal with Mamoswine is just not easy. You got the Zarude, the Bronzonks, Sylveon as the first Terra Captain with a very Steel and Ground Terrace, then Dondozo, Galarian Slowbro, Noctowl as the second Terra Captain with very flying electric types, and then Gabite as the last Pokemon on her team, as well, last Terra Captain that has Ground, Steel, and Fire types. So There we go. That's a hell of a team. The first half of the team from Paladin to Root, it's very scary to switch into, very difficult. But any of those mons, I've got to be ready for them because they are a pain in the ass. But then from Bronzong, from Gabite, I wouldn't say Gabite actually, but from Bronzong, Chilean, Dondozo, and Slowbro, that's just fat, and difficult to take down. And then it has Noctowl, very scary Terra Captain. Not even kidding, she's been using it well, and this thing is fucking scary. Tinted Lens plus Terra makes any Pokemon become a threat. And then there's Gabite, which I've already faced Terra Gabite before in Bolt, and it almost destroyed me. So I'm gonna be actually ready for it as well. So
Terra Gabite, please. I need Terra Gabite to do something.
Some weaknesses that we can try to exploit here, which is setting up rocks and Volturn. Right, only one ground type in Mamoswine, and it doesn't deal well with Electrodes or that much because I can Terra type and resist the Ice Shard. So
I need Terra Gabite, please.
Right. Let's get into my team. My team. Since we are in the fight for playoffs, we're bringing Glalie.
Oh,
Glalie, imagine if we can get
Freeze Dry, Ice Shard, Crunch, and Spikes. Oh my. Okay, so Freeze Dry against Palafin. There you go. Ice Shard or Freeze Dry. Crunch for Bronzong and Galarian Slowbro. Heat. I love this.
Bet Glalie. Dude, move us to playoffs. It's gonna be incredible. If I can get a kill with Glalie, it's gonna have more kills than Iron Boulder. I really want to do that. I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to do it. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight with this. I'm gonna fight with Glalie. You guys are gonna be like, Frank, that's not competitive. Let's start your throwing. And I'm gonna be like, I didn't know you were such a pussy and a coward. What can I say? Huh? What can I say? Glalie is here. Inner Focus Life Form. Mixed, even. He's gonna be setting up spikes, not as a lead, but around. Into the Ice Shard.
Oh my god, I love Frank. I love Frank so much.
Extra priority. And then Freeze Ray. Just Freeze Ray. I shit you not. 2 shots done Dozer. Dozer might be one of the switches for this. So that's why I have it. Instead of just
know he was such a pussy and a coward.
To do damage to the Bronzong. If it's not physical defensive, it does actually very good damage. This thing's great. What's the speed? The speed is for Adam and Mamoswine. Just in case we are in a situation in which we're low in the Mamoswine's low in HP, we can outspeed it if it's adamant. They usually are. We can outspeed it and kill with Crunch. We ourselves resist the
very nice
the Ice Shard. The second Pokemon that we're bringing is Quaquaval. Now, the idea of the team that we brought is very momentum heavy, very hard for Huton to stop it, and doing chip damage with
Quaquaval's crazy.
Or the rocks that we have on the team. And we have a defensive Quaquaval, and Quaquaval is great, It still outspeeds Cinderace at +1 with this spread. Go the Acro Step, but most of the team, apart from Glalie, are going to be U-turning and ball switching around, weakening the team slowly, and provide momentum constantly with the team. I have to play well, have to do it. Knock off for utility is great, and then Roost for recovery once again. And Rocky Helmet just to be annoying, and just, have some chip damage.
Yeah.
Electrode is the other one. We're packing the Terra Fairy one, and this set is very specific. This is to stop Sylveon on its tracks, normally. Depending on the Sylveon, obviously. But normally Sylveon...
Soundproof? Okay, so...
Hyper Voice, right?
Soundproof, being able to soundproof away from the Hyper Voice taunt to prevent it from setting up.
So we are immune with Soundproof. And then, once we are immune to it, we can taunt it, and if it's a reset, or any other support set screens, or whatever it is, it's stopped. It's free Volt Switches, or free Grass Knots in this case, which one-shots the Dondozo without lowering my special attack, and I have Terra Blast for extra coverage, because it does hit as a root, it does hit the Gabite if it doesn't Terra, and it does hit super effective, the Raging Bolt. What is this speed for? The speed is to outspeed +1 speed Gabite. I'm not even kidding, by the way. I'm going to prepare for Gabite. It got Scale Shot, so we want to be able to outspeed and kill either a Volt Switch or Terra Blast if the Terra Evolves, or whatever it's called, Terralizations, whatever. Golurk is here. It's in the Salve set. I really like it. Shadow Punch, Earthquake, Ice Punch, and Heavy Slam. Pretty neat coverage for most of her team. Heavy Slam destroys Sylveon. Ice Punch does pretty nice damage to, anything, really. It's just like a neutral hit, so I don't have to make any heavy prediction. Shadow Punch does hurt as well, a lot, any of his mons, and then Earthquake, because Golurk clicks Earthquake and it does a lot of damage. Got the Terra Ground. This is not the Terra of the team, but, if we had to Terra, it's going to be Terra Ground for those Earthquakes to do a lot of damage.
I like that a lot.
We are packing the Salves just so we have a
have
temporary,
a good night, Jess. Thank you for hanging out.
Switch into Raging Ball, because we don't have many, to be honest, on that team. We don't have many. So, we have a little speed on this. Just do outspeed, no speed Sylveon, and do a lot of damage with Heavy. That's pretty much it. So, there's the Golurk, looking good. Scarf Hydreigon, if she does not bring Sylveon for any reason, which I doubt that's going to happen. Sylveon usually think is going to come, because fairies are being a little bit of a pain, especially bulky ones for my team. But, just in case it doesn't, this is going to be setting up rocks, and you're turning around. That's about it,
Putting rocks on Hydreigon is crazy. I credit my sweep last season in SPL wholeheartedly to the fact that Hydreigon got rocks, and I didn't find out until that week.
We're going to be just U-turning, providing momentum to most of our team here.
Absolutely crazy.
They
got rid of Roost and
spread,
Defog on it, but they gave
one,
itself rock.
Once again, let's go. Last but not least, we're going to have the Mandibus defensive set just to kind of glue it up, together once again. Power play, U-turn boost the defog. I got the defog just in case she brings the lead memo, and then she brings the spikes on Galarian Slowbro. I think it gets the T-spikes,
like that.
right? I'm actually not sure, but don't really
I like
remember
it.
now. But in any case,
Powerful lineup.
since he does have the board
Powerful
change, and I'm
lineup.
rigging hazards myself with the Cinderace, I do have to have the defog just in case. This serves as well as a switch into Cinderace. You know, I try to, right? And of course, the Quackaball, the defensive Quackaball is the switch into Power Fin. That's the idea. The speed on this little guy is just to avoid speed creep. That's about it. And yes, that's the team that we're bringing. Daria, I hope you had fun with this battle. I want to try to have as much fun as possible, but we're going to fight for playoff. That's why I'm bringing this try-hard Volter team, apart from Glalie, of course. And, you know, guys, I need your strength for Glalie to do it. That's what I'm saying.
No
so
Iron
I'll see you
Boulder
guys in
this
the
week
battle
is
in just a
absolutely
second.
crazy.
All right. Pushing Daria, we are ready. Look at this. Classy. I wish she should start searching. Oh, she's
He's
searching.
got a robe, a lava lamp,
I'll stop
and the
being a goof.
gamer headphones on.
Oh, there we go. Let's do it. She brought, yes. Let's fucking go, dude. The Gabite.
The Gabite
I'm
is
actually ready for
here.
the Gabite. The Dondozo. Not a threat.
No
The Glalie,
memo.
baby.
No memo, no
That team looks fucking rough, though.
Cinderace.
Not gonna lie, brothers.
Okay.
What was the team? I want to know the Terra-types. There we go. No Noctowl? Damn. No, the Gabite is
No
great. though.
Noctowl's crazy.
Last time I
either.
faced a Gabite on League, it was problematic, so. But I am prepared this time. Oh yeah. Alright. No ground. He does have a ground type, right? So we're gonna live with this. And it's not. You know, I'm putting the Glalie first, so she thinks that I'm gonna be leading spikes. This is not a spike set, brothers. It is not.
I mean, it has spikes, but this is fire. This
what
is
am I doing?
fire.
I'm doing it with Glalie, but I wanna try it. Alright, good luck, have fun, Daria. Let's fucking go. Oh yeah, the Noctowl. Alright. There it is.
Dun, dun,
What does a
dun.
regular Palafin do to me, actually?
I'll never get over how much I love Frank's
CC.
in-game layout.
I might just take a rocks up, to be honest.
I would love to do
I don't see
something
no
like
speed.
this, so my minimalist goes up and down the sides of it. I would love to do something like this, but I would hyper focus on always like fading it with the gameplay every time, and it would drive me bonkers.
I'll do it. There we go. It's very scuffed.
Oh, camera. Thank
Alright,
you.
so
Thank you.
she has to be like the Sylvia, right? Yes.
Yeah, if my camera's blocking anything important, y'all holler at me, please. I'm moving it around.
Easy rocks.
Yeah, Terra Electro
not
goes
mess up
crazy
here.
in this matchup.
This is the switch in for Sylveon. I'll do it. Let's see what's that Sylveon's all about.
So did we confirm that Palafin Scarf?
See.
Because Hydreigon
I
Scarf?
might just take a rocks up, to be honest. Because I don't see no speeder. I'll do it. There we go. It's very scuffed.
Okay. I just want to make sure I got that right.
Alright, so she has to be like the Sylvia, right? Yes. Okay.
Is Transylvania?
Easy rocks. Let's not mess up here.
What is the switch into?
This is the switch in for Sylveon.
Oh,
I'll do
okay.
it. Let's see what's that Sylveon's all
Never mind.
about.
Is the Electrode not the switch in with soundproof?
Yeah, a fish has to be scarfed.
Yeah, Scarf to outpace
The
Super
Iron
Electrode.
Giant.
I agree.
Let's see if it's the specs or not. Easy. It doesn't look like specs, but I'm pretty split F, so. Sylveon choice specs. It is not choice specs at all.
Not the Hisuian Electrode switching in on the Hyper Voice. Interesting.
They're just offensive. What are we doing here? Just a classic Earthquake? Why wouldn't I, huh?
Classic Earthquake.
Why wouldn't I? Okay. There's so much damage with
Are the
non-doses,
teams
so know what's
swapped
this
or
one
am
goes
I
all about.
high?
They should do like 20-25% if it's defense. That just looks about right.
So he's got the team on his side.
And we
His face
just
skins
start
on the right,
knocking
maybe?
stuff, right? They shouldn't do
I
much.
feel like
to
I've
it.
had
Could be
this
set up,
commentary
actually.
before.
But then I want to knock off, right? The lefties. Let's give this a good amount of HP. So it must be Rocky Helmet or no item. Has to
No
be one
item
of the
for
two, right? Well, it could be
Poltergeist
on
would be
items, but-
crazy. The no item
we saw the
prep,
knockoff.
the no item preps for things like Trick and Poltergeist and stuff like that are absolutely crazy. I love seeing stuff like that.
Ground, fire, or steel. Ground, fire, or steel. Silvando! Rest, okay. Is it a chest?
Resto, chesto. Do it. Let's see it. Let's see it right now. No.
Yeah, I'll go for a classic knockoff. There we go. There's the helmet. Okay, so no item.
Helmet. Okay. Rest,
No
sleep, talk, blink a blink.
Rest, sleep, talk. That's pretty good. Okay, let's see the moves here. Body press could be... Okay, rest, nice.
Hit. You...
Just go to Mandibus here with the U-turn.
You...
We just need to keep it at 50% if possible. Now we can
Yeah.
U-turn freely.
Oh, I mean, yeah, he knocked off the helmet. I was like, okay, so U-turn makes sense.
And on these we can ruse, we can do some fun stuff. We'll see.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, Dozo's crazy. He's got like a billion HP. What's Dozo's HP stat?
Liquidation.
Liquidation. That's not bad. Where's my mouse?
I would just go for a
Mouse
foul
hello?
play.
There's my mouse.
See what other moves it's got. Liquidation. Nice.
150 HP.
Oh.
Gross. Gross. What's up, Deleve? How you doing?
Booster energy. Attack, please. Special attack, of course.
Physical attack, could you
Okay,
imagine?
pretty decent damage. What is this?
A problem is what it is.
What's it called? What's this Pokemon called? I don't know what Pokemon this is. Whatever. I think we go to Iron Giant, right? Or,
Oh my god.
I just remember the name of this. Hold on, what's the name of this? Raging Waltz, there we go.
Oh my god.
It's like specs.
Oh my god.
Does it shit ton
Name the
damage? How about
Draco
to
switching
go-
right now? Exactly.
much.
Exactly. Locate it. Find it for me.
Let's go to Golurk. That's why we have it, to be honest.
It's probably Mandibuzz. Prof is in Professor. Oh no, I got it. I know what Prof means.
Calm Mind, okay.
Calm Mind with the booster energy boost, brother.
Draco?
Yeah, Drake. There's
We
no
kind of have to
shot.
stay in here, right? This is super scary.
There's
Oh, the
no
Draco
shot
might
this
kill
lives,
here.
right? Yeah, Draco.
Do I care that much?
You do.
Nah. I'm dead, right?
Damn.
Okay. Now this is at minus... What was it? No, it was a 1, then
Now
it's minus 2. I think now it's minus 1.
Yeah, now it's -1, but still has the.
Should be minus 1.
Now it's -1, but still has the booster energy boost.
Yes.
So it's like minus 0.7. Put up a spike.
I think it's
put up a
just
spike,
gonna freeze right?
Put up a spike. Put up a spike. Put up a spike.
Yeah. Which is pretty good.
Put-
Let's see if that... see if we can spend F. No item on this. Rip.
I mean,
I don't
freeze
think
dry is
Donald's
pretty
will
open,
cover it,
especially since Gabite hasn't.
He gets 2 shots. And then we set up a spike, maybe? Or kill it? No, he
yeah,
does not.
since Gabite hasn't terraed yet, yeah, freeze dry is pretty free.
Oh, if I was spec switch, would now.
Frank
No, that would be
Prep
too
not
risky on
knowing the
this.
names of
I would
his
just go
opponent's
ice
mons.
beam,
Listen.
Or freeze right.
I can't even be mad at Frank for that, Dave, because I quite literally had to look up Basque Legion genders during my matchup with Onesie. Okay, I was literally googling like what are the different, like, how do I know which one this is?
That's well. I will life orb. We're really strong.
Didn't even think to look at the gender icon on screen, mind you. I was like, fuck, which one is this?
Alright, let's get him. That does no damage.
Oh my god! I feel like
Tangus.
Earthquake would have done more.
What?
Oh my
I didn't count that correctly. No, Glady! Alright, no more kills that boulder.
What? What? How did that do so? That was Life Orb. Earthquake would have done more.
Damn.
Oh, because the Calm Mind boost. I'm an idiot. Calm Mind boost. I was like, how did that freeze ray do so little? Yeah, Earthquake would have
That
been
did way
more
less
there.
damage than expected, though. It has to be, like, very invested. Right? I think we want this as a fairy, though. Do we?
Yeah.
Now we ball switch here. Easy ball switch.
Oh, okay.
Clearly. Problematic. How did that kill? It was like a no. It had to be like a -1. Still killed.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even think about the special defense boost from the Calm Mind. Hey, you just go no. Go Hydra and U-turn. Hydra and
We
U-turn.
need this, right, to break the Don Dozo.
Hydra and U-turn.
Go to this in U-turn, I think. Because I don't want her to go back to the electric guy. Yeah. She might be belly drop on this, you know.
Belly drum quick draw.
If she stays, we're going into... Your Glade was Astrid. I thought I would do way more damage though. It has to be like max HP on that guy. On the Raging Bolt. So no speed. At least we got the rocks though, they're doing decent amount of work.
Yeah, belly drum quick draw. Belly drum quick draw quick claw. Can you imagine? All right, stays in. Probably what? Toxic.
Do you have anything to hit me? Maybe trying to get the poison?
Yeah, I was about to
That's
say like
unfortunate.
toxic.
Let's go to this. Use it once again. Oh shit. We're eating though, right? And no freeze. Okay, thank God. God.
You
Ice cream?
Belly drum quick claw drain punch. Yeah, your quick draw drain punch. Absolutely.
Get 50% approximately. Okay.
Take a little rocks. Take a little U-turn.
We
What are you
U-turn.
going to now though? I think the problem here now, and I'm obviously only 24 into 50 minutes into this battle, and it's 4 to 6 right now. Somehow still only at the halfway point. I'm really curious what like Frank has to super outbalance Daria's team right now because this is scarfed. Left like you could get some Moxie boosts with Quavo, but like I'm trying to see what the end game result here is. If not, like just kind of wear everything down for that, you know. Because Daria's still got all 6. Is quick
I am soundproof here, sir.
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Do I evolve already? Yes, it's time. It's time. We're gonna top this. She has already showed the move, right? Yeah, we now have an immunity to Dragon, which is great. Sadly, I had to reveal this too early.
Now you've got your immunity to the.
We're soundproof. I'm not
the
too worried about
Dracos.
this. No setup, no nothing. Yeah, no wish, no.
Oh, okay.
And now a Terror Blast. I think it's just nice, you know.
Yeah, Terror Blast hits hard.
We can Volt Switch on the other guy, right?
What comes in? Slow bro? Problematic.
Problematic.
Yeah.
I think that's
take a
is
little
that regen. Yes.
Little Rocky Rock? Yeah, that's regen.
So I can definitely.
Was that regen? Did you get it down
It is
there,
regen
bro?
for sure.
Yeah, between the 2 U-turns. Yeah.
Yeah, easy Volt Switch as well. Once again.
How does he break Dozo of his endgame? Is Quack? No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
There you go.
Electrode has to be
Weakening
around
this.
in order to pressure Dozo. 100%.
A very bulky team though. She's brought a very bulky team.
And I think I
It's
know
hard to
the
take down.
outcome of this match, which is why I'm like really,
No poison, please. Does this poison?
really skeptical
Just.
of like how the game's gonna play out. I don't think I do. I don't think I know. I think I've got an inkling of
If
a
I
thought on
roost
how this went
and
out.
cheese goes into the other guy, it's gonna be scary. Kinda just want to foul play to try to kill her. Yeah. Hopefully no. Oh, shield will be so good. Yes. Sure you do. Okay. We're weakening it though. I'm still gonna keep this amount of HP.
Did Sylveon get knocked? Is there something with knock on? Quavo's got knockoff. Did Sylveon get
Just
knocked, or have we not
regen.
seen item yet? You definitely got to go onto Electrode.
And once again, we bring this soundproof once again confirmed, and we'll see what's up, you know. So the only thing that would be a disaster would be the bolt, right? So this is just an easy this.
I think you have to, yeah.
Yeah. I think with rocks we kill. I'm not gonna allow that bolt to come in for free.
I think you
That
have to.
fucking bolt broke me though. So such a tanky team, but that's one
Yeah, Raging
Holy.
Bolt's so good.
I can't believe how ass was lately though. Really disappointed, but you have to be max HP, right? This done so much damage. If not, that's fine.
Stays in. Okay. Hey, what's up, B-Ball? It is. It is Frank
Nope.
Daddy. Ooh. She either didn't have a move to hit that or... Now taunt it. Taunt it. Taunt
If
it.
I bullshit you, that's pretty dangerous though.
You taunt it.
But I'll
Taunt
do
it.
it. We need to do some plays here.
Oh, yeah. Fuck
Alright,
me
here we go,
then.
here we
Don't
go.
listen to me.
Putting
Do
some
not
pressure.
listen to me. Do not listen to me. Little rocks, little volt shit. Don't listen to me. I'm losing
Missing
this
Golurk
game.
so much. I did so much damage though.
Missing Golurk so much. Mood.
I think I kind of want to go into this.
Mood.
Was the Dondozo sleeping still? He's gonna wake up this next turn though. But this means I'm probably gonna be able to roost.
Use knock. Get rid of this thing's item.
Let's see what she does. I already showed knockoff. Yeah.
Damn. I'm getting every read wrong.
Just clicking. Alright, this is a good cock right now.
Okay, so Frank's got rocks up. So I think the game plan is to constantly keep pressure on
If I was Leaf Stone,
and
do I
getting
kill?
it
Leaf Blade, no.
and going with it. Because you already talked about how the expert belt
Mr.
with
also
grass knot
kills,
knocks out Dozo.
Yeah.
And like what gets
What's the
punished?
to
Like
seal
he just
beyond?
volt switches on the Slowbro, right?
Alright, well, that's not
That's
does
what
any
I'm
damage.
thinking. Totally honest. Jehovah, 20 months. Thank you, brother. Hope you're doing well.
Oh,
Happy
Volt Switch
Tuesday to
is
you.
pretty close to killing here. I'll go for it.
It's a
And I
lot
have
of
switches
reads.
to
Listen,
win
B-Ball,
switches,
I don't know
so
how to read
easy
though.
Volt
That's
Switch.
why I don't. That's
If
why I
she
play
survives-
Pokemon, right? I didn't know you had to
Yeah.
make reads in this shit. Illiterate. Listen, reading taught you on facts, brother.
Oh, this is gonna be a long
Facts, I'm
battle.
telling you.
This is
If I
Volt
knew
Switch.
how to read, I'd
close
be
to
a
killing.
goddamn English teacher.
And she's just like, what, 55%? Kind of?
All right, still has that last turn.
Knives.
Oh.
How did she know? Okay.
All right, let's see the Gabite. I need Gabite to do something. I love Frank, but the Glalie already went down, so now I need the Gabite to do something. I barely know English. You think I read Pokemon? That's true. That's
Fire
true.
and Steel.
What up, Chrome Dome? How you doing?
I'm goaded, right? Yes.
Are you Volt Switch again?
I'm goaded just like that. She's gonna do it. Yes. This Gabite. Was it fire? Fire. Okay.
You Volt Switched again? Oh my god. Did Frank swap Gabite and Quake on the list? So I think
That's- I think
the
that's a violent,
teams
right?
are swapped on editing.
Oh yeah.
I think the teams are swapped. So his team is next to him, and then he's got Daria's team on the left. The scale shot reading the switch? Let's see. I mean, like Terra
Only with
Fire
Stone
scale
Edge,
shot? Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
Let's go to Sylvando actually. We're defensive. I think Sylvando actually
Yeah,
works
might go
well for
in.
this.
Those are
That
great.
almost went Mandibus. That does a lot. Alright.
That's not bad. Yeah, Aqua Step would hurt. So I think you get a nice roost off here. No, I feel you. I think without Frank here to confirm, and Frank, if you're watching this in post after the video goes, after the stream stays live, do you have the teams like this because your face cam is over here? You can't see my mouse, but like, do you have your team next to your face cam to line it up, or do you have vice versa? General curiosity.
I'm roosting here, right?
White herb scale.
She can't say.
Brother,
That's a free
white
roast.
herb scale shot. Hosh, you're cooking. You are cooking.
Oh, it's just afraid that the bolt comes in. One, two times. Nice. Nice rules, brothers.
Now you just Aqua Step. Start getting them Moxie sweeps.
And now we use
Them-
it, right? Hopefully.
Them Moxie sweeps.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, we're
my
doing it. We're doing
God.
it slowly but
My
surely.
God, Frank knows how to read at least 3 words. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm just clicking use and bullshit it.
Well, yeah, because especially that's all you have to do. You just have to keep clicking U-turn to Volt Switch now because she terrestrialized the Gabite. So you have no reason not to do that. There's
No ground type
hazard.
now, so
Yup.
if she wants to have some momentum, she'll have to switch out. Because if she brings Sylveon, I'll just, use it once again with something else.
God damn.
Oh, that's a fat team she brought. Can I
Frank
kill
knows
something?
how to read at least 3 words. That's crazy. Good for him. I want to know where he learned how to
No
read like
dice.
that.
That's a violate.
This poor Dozo who needs to wake up one more time and it can't. So do you just like Hydreigon? Hydreigon on U-turn? To bait the hyper voice back into
Well,
the
easy, just use it, right? Not gonna complicate myself too much.
Oh my god.
I'm not Belch.
No belch, no
It
flash
is just to use
cannon.
the 2 electrode. Don't have to risk it too much for now. Thankfully, no quick attack. Oof. I know she's like to bring this.
The pixelate quick attack.
Right.
Frank knows how to read 4 words, and I think one of those is in a different language, or at least has like a apostrophe over it or something like that. Alec redeemed a hydrate. Thank you, Alec. Hope you're doing well.
And now we just stare about the thing, right? Or Vol Switch, right? This is getting pretty weakened, though. I cannot Vol Switch, it's too risky. Yes, okay. No
Damn.
taunts. No scared of the taunt, eh?
And you just spam
Just gonna do the same.
Terror Blast, yeah.
Oh boy. Here we go. Ah, no crit. Oh. What? Was
Oh.
no fear of taunt?
No fear of taunt.
I am in trouble now with this fucking Jan. Alright. So is this defensive Sylveon?
Is it Wish, Protect, Yawn, Hyper Voice?
Oof. You understand? I showed taunt, goddammit. I should have taunt.
That was a good play on Darius' part. Not fearing the taunt.
So it's a defensive Sylveon.
Day
right?
Night Cycle
Nothing
switched
can
up.
take a hit from this.
That's life. I'm doing well. Went to a concert last night, doing some streaming tonight.
Oh, that fucked me, dude.
Feeling pretty old sometime, but feeling pretty young sometime.
I let this to sleep. No, this is crucial. I need to sack something garbage, that's it. Yeah.
Alright, so it's not Protect as last move.
I like the Hydreigon. Is the Hydreigon that good, though? Or the Mandibus?
Hydreigon's
I think I
been
like
nice.
Sylvando.
Hydreigon's been nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna sack this, because he's not even that great. I think Sylvando can do it. Yeah, this nice. Come on, man. I wonder what item this is. Yeah, she predicted me to Vol Switch again, but then she would have just gone for Hyper Voice.
Found the shit out of it.
Okay. Now she's gonna predict the taunts, right? There's no way she doesn't. Do I have to even go for it? Kinda wanna Vol Switch like a boss. Yeah. I'll do it. I need to make some plays here. Yes. Alright, alright, alright. Demon. From 0 to hero. Oh, so close. Okay.
And you have the Quavo. Oh my lord.
Palafin is
Oh my lord.
choice scarf. Not specs, but scarfed.
You go Quavo. Don't you? Just U-turn?
Yeah, Aqua Step looks dangerously close to killing. So does U-turn. Flip turn. What a U-turn here.
Yep. No, I like it. Iron Man starter was
Oof.
Zap Cannon. 12 for 17.
If
Immaculate.
it's
Good
1
for
to 1
you.
though, Electrode versus Sylveon. Electrode
I don't know
wins.
if I could ever do Iron Man again. I see so many people playing that, and I just have like war flashbacks.
I'm super defensive.
I'm like, please God, no.
Unless he has like no.
Not today.
Close combat doesn't kill. Earthquake even less. Like she hasn't have acrobatics, but the
Not
items
today.
still just scoffed. Right? God damn it. Oh no, wait, that's not the correct path in though, fuck. We're living though, right? Okay, good. I wish
Oh,
I
yeah.
should have roosted.
Oh,
Okay, good, that's a kill, that's fine. I can roost on
does
Don
that
Dozo, please don't
activate?
Don
Does
Dozo,
that
that'd be
activate
fantastic.
Moxie with the Rocky
That's a
helmet?
kill, Paul Shield should have roosted. Alright, Palafin gone.
I think Dozo
don't know.
comes in. I think Dozo
No, I
comes in
still
now that
like
it
it,
has
Don
its
Dozo.
final turn.
Finally, we kill something.
Something's
Ding,
dead.
ding, ding, ding,
And
ding,
it's
ding,
the Palafin, probably the hardest hitting mon. No, is Call Mine Bolt's still there.
Yeah, I can roost on the Don Dozo. Knives.
We know this is faster though, right? So yeah, so I don't know what you do unless you
Okay.
hope you get
She
like
has,
a
like-
2-hit on Scale Shot.
Earthquake.
She has
We're doing
Scale
some plays
Shot.
here. I think you go for Earthquake or like the Fire. No, you can go for the Fire. You go for Earthquake.
Over Scale Shot?
Okay. I think we can still live
Oh.
it. Maybe. Yes. Okay.
Heat. Heat.
If you stay, I guess I'll sack Sylvando. She is playing definitely for differential, so I'm gonna try to not give that. I'm gonna play if she's playing for differential, so the user is the best play here. It's very risky.
If Frank gets this
She's
read
making such good plays though. God
If
damn.
Frank gets this
I think we're
read
doing
right.
both very good plays this match. This is great. Although, I don't have much pieces left, unfortunately.
If Frank gets this read right.
Although, what could have swapped into? Okay, good. We're doing it. Slowly but surely.
Frank. I can't even. I can't even.
Alright.
Oh my lord. We just got a raid on Twitch. Wabi Sabi, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, everybody.
Yeah, this is just this.
Hope you guys doing well. We got a little draft league watch party here going on for the Pokemon Premier League. We are currently watching Frank Trode play Daria and the Minneapolis Masqueradas. There we go. Had to think about it. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys had a great stream. Kick back, relax, watch some competitive Pokemon. Welcome on in, everybody.
I think right now. Yeah, I can't switch it onto Slowbro, so I do have to full switch. Do I? Yeah, she
What
can
did
kill this as a sack.
what did I miss here? What did I miss here? Oh, it was the U-turn play. It was the
what
U-turn
could
play.
have
That's what it
swapped
was. Okay.
Good.
It
We're
was
doing
the
it.
U-turn play.
Slowly but surely.
That's what it was. Takes the rocks, takes the U-turn.
Alright.
Does Volt Switch, like, I'd quad resist. I don't think Volt Switch kills from there. But do you
Yeah, this is
Volt
just
Switch to keep that momentum up? If she, like, keeps that to sack later. She's playing for differential, so if she
think
holds
right
that in
now-
the back and just holds it.
Yeah, I can't switch it
It's still a
onto
point.
Slowbro, so I do have to full switch. Do I? Yeah, she can keep this as a sack.
So because they're both in the same spot for differential and playoffs, right? You want to keep as many of your mons alive as you can. So this right here, she could definitely switch into Slowbro in order to just hold Raging Bolt in the back to keep that extra point for differential. So Frank going for a Volt Switch here, huge. Great.
In any
read.
case, if she goes into Slowbro, it's very dangerous. I wonder how this kills actually. I have a lot of attack.
Oh,
God damn it.
that's tough.
We need to sack Sylvando. We need the speed.
No, I get it. You need the scarf and the Volt
Yeah,
Switch. and everything.
man. I should have
Damn.
hacked it. That's my bad.
Damn.
But I
damn,
got momentum
damn.
on this, right? See what she brings.
Absolutely crazy. Hey, stream's going well, man. How was your stream going? What were you up to?
Dude, Electro is crazy in this match.
Yeah, Electrode is gone. Who called? DJ,
No,
was
no,
that you?
it's fine, it's fine.
That called it earlier, like 40 minutes ago, that
Can I even
considering
kill
Electrode was
Sylvia
going
now?
to be crazy this match.
No, it doesn't have... Okay, this comes. Okay.
Is Sylvia?
I don't mind if the Sylveon comes back here, right?
Do you?
Yes, this
we get
lives,
the free
so
wish
we do a lot
up?
of damage to this.
Oh, yep.
Almost kill. There we go. Now it's
Now-
Electrode versus the world. I cannot kill this though, unfortunately.
Can Electrode pull this off?
But I have to Volt Switch here. Ah, damn, I
Can
tried.
it?
I thought
You
Volt
played
Switch would
through
kill
a sword.
Volt.
Hell yeah. Hope you're enjoying it.
Okay. Got greedy.
Yeah, I mean, so if she just switches out and maybe sacks the bolt here, I think the Slowbro just walls.
I did weaken her team pretty well though. I think it was quite close, but I didn't have strong pieces. I think enough pieces to break that bulk. I hope she shacks this, but she's not gonna do it.
Yeah, and if she's playing for differential, she needs that. She needs that for going
She's
into
gonna go
playoffs.
Sylveon, perhaps. That's okay. We can taunt it. Yeah, as long as she keeps this and keeps doing regen, she wins. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
But as soon as we can get some kills,
that's 100%
we can bring
the case.
that differential down. So it's not going to be a comfortable victory, at least. Purgatory. Rip. This I want to kill, so good.
There you go. At least got the Dondozo out, right?
Kind of close.
At least get
No.
that out the way. I dig it.
Yeah, there we go.
It was you? Hell yeah. Okay.
I mean, to be honest, we might two-shot.
mean,
And if I crit here,
Super.
We might be
sup-
cooking
yeah,
something here.
Super crit Volt Switch.
but I need luck at this point.
Super crit Volt Switch.
She's not been very fortunate this season, though, so she does deserve a bit of bad luck at least. But I have to go for it.
Super
100%.
crit Volt
I think she
Switch.
should swap out, though. You swap out once, even if it's like... Yeah, exactly. So I get another kill. Let's fucking go.
Double Omega crit Volt Switch.
Now he brings this back. Now we need more than one crit.
Back-to-back
go.
critical hit volt switches.
Nice damage. We can probably not live this. Oh, no poison. Fuck. Right,
Damn. Okay. When I originally, this was a hell of a game, by the way. When I originally pulled this matchup and was looking at it, I thought I recalled Frank winning 1-0. So when it came down to just Electrode versus the world, I was like, oh my god, does he get like the crazy Omega crits on the Galarian Slowbro? Absolute insanity. My brother Frank knows how to read in 9 different languages. Oh my lord. That's crazy. Yeah, that was a match. My goodness. Next up, we got Dave. Who's Dave playing? Dave versus Kila. Beautiful. And we get to see the lore continue from Dave's side. Very excited for this one. Yeah, that definitely felt like AV Glowbro. Just with as much damage that Electrode was not putting out, considering it was max special attack. I think it was max special attack timid, but even still, that was some very, very negligible damage that it was putting out. I think I gotta move my camera back down.
Well, ain't Draft League City just the gift that keeps on giving? The Don Fanatic, Pokemon Premier League's creator, Jack. Oh, how could I have missed it? Coach Shroom actually contacted me personally, sent me the evidence we needed. Commissioner Ellie's admission that he was in charge of scheduling all along.
Oh.
How could I have been so blind as to not think the creator of the damn league wouldn't have a hand in it? I've been so busy looking at Shroom's schedule, I hadn't even considered Jack's. The more I looked at it, the more I should have seen it coming. I mean, week 1 he faced Dr. Slacking, for God's sake. Got a lucky break to prevent getting absolutely wrecked. Looks like he'd been playing with hacks too. And that was when Dr. Slacking went dark. How could I not put it together? Maybe I'm getting old. Lost a onesie week 2 to keep him sweet. Must have known he'd have to do the same to Shroom later on down the line, and that Frank would go into hiding at the first sign of trouble. I guess he couldn't get to Frank, so he did the next best thing, and Lars was next on his list. Smart move. Get to Frank through his closest ally. From the chatter I'm hearing, he blackmailed Lars and to keep him quiet about it all. Guess he didn't count on good men still living in Draft League City. Lars tried to tell Shroom, but he was silenced too. Not sure where he is now, but we found Superblar and Eric. Rest assured, we'll find him too. And then he could freely take it to the commissioners. Maybe he was pissed that they'd brought back the league without him a ways back. Maybe he needed them to take the heat off of him. Either way, beat him back-to-back in weeks 4 and 5. Couldn't directly blackmail him, but he sure made him look bad. Had the DLPD running around like headless Torchics. Well played.
Headless Torchics.
Took his loss to Shroom in week 6, which I guess kept him off Shroom's radar if nothing else. And then trashed Ricky week 7. Guess old Jackie Boy saw him as a replacement, and that didn't sit well. From what I've heard, Ricky's a good man doing what he can. But he's also in a high up and fancy-to-do admin position, so I guess he couldn't be blackmailed either. Figure by the time he got to week 8, it wouldn't matter to Jack who he faced. I hear it's this Vepsis fella. Not involved in whatever's going on. An innocent bystander, but a talented one. I hope he can beat Jack into the ground. Gonna make it easier to take him in after. We'll be moving on his last known location once the battle's done. Could take him by surprise before, but some of us in this goddamn town still value integrity. But I'll get him. One way or another. Detective Max Stryker always gets his men.
Dun dun dun. Lore is absolutely phenomenal.
Hello everyone, Shroomraver here, and welcome to my Week 8 game from Season 2 of the Pokemon Premier League. Yes indeed, now, this is the final game of the regular season, and it looks like we might actually be getting to the bottom of all the weird stuff that's happening in the PPL. We needed to know who was behind, the scheduling, to see who was putting us in this position, and we were wrong about it being the commissioners, because, as you heard last week, they put the Don Fanatic in charge. Now I passed that information on to the DLPD, and I'm hoping they'll be acting on it and bringing someone we thought was our friend to justice. It's a tough draw, but that is just the way it is. But with all that aside, we've got a game to play. And it's quite important for several reasons. We are going to be going up against our good friend, once again, Killua Boom and the NJ Goldengos. We have a little bit of history with him. We battled him in Bolton Flare and he destroyed us. Now, this is an interesting match, and I'm going to give you some background on how things are going to go in the playoffs. 8 teams obviously go through to playoffs. There's actually 10. The top 6 teams in the league after the regular season automatically qualify, and then position 7 plays 10 and 8 plays 9 in order to get those last 2 spots. Now, the top 4 will get to choose their opponents in the quarterfinals. Now, what's fun about this is that because of how things are, Team 1, that's Mountay. He's 7-0, he's through. Team 2, that's Addison. She's 6-1, she's through. Then you've got myself and Kelly on 5 and 3. And then positions 5 through 8 are all on 4 and 3, and then you get into the 3 and 4s. What's interesting is 1 and 2 play each other this week. That's Mountay versus Addison. And all of teams 5 through 8, they're all playing each other. What this means is the lowest position we can get, no matter what results happen, is 6th. We are guaranteed automatic playoff positioning. This game matters for so many other reasons, because there's a whole bunch of teams on 3 and 4 who could try and take those last 2 spots. What it means is
it's
this game,
Rock
me
goes
versus
crazy.
Kahlua, who is on 3 and 4 as well, matters to like 6 coaches, and none of them are me. But we are still taking this game seriously, because we want as good a position as possible going into the playoffs. Now, the NJ Goldengo's team is as follows. Annihilate, Roaring Moon, Metagross, Primarina, Donphan, Landorus Incarnate, Kilowattrel, Muck, Keldeo, and Kamala. His Terra Captains, you have Kilowattrel, which can go flying, ground, and water. You have Muck, that can go poison, grass, and fire. It's a very tough team, and a lot of his mons have a very good matchup against me.
Interesting
very
on the
clearly,
Muck
that's Kilowattrel.
stereotypes. I don't think I've ever
Big threat,
commented
Primarina,
on that,
and
at least
also
in my
top
side
3,
of the battle.
Annihilate, Roaring Moon, and Metagross. They are deadly. Along with all his others, sorry, I'm a bit bummed up, I'm still a bit ill. So we're going to have to get a little bit creative here, but we're going to give it our best shot. So, first up, we have Assault Vest Garchomp, max attack, 18 special attack, 248 speed with a Jolly Nature. We have Earthquake, Scale Shot, Surf, and Stone Edge on there. Negative Nature with Surf, that is mainly for the Donphan, potentially even the Landorus. Earthquake goes pretty hard into his team.
Okay, I was gonna
outside
say.
of the Kilowattrel, it is hitting everything, I believe. Sorry, outside of the Kilowattrel and the Landorus, hitting everything for neutral damage. Garchomp
Skill Shot AB is great.
Work.
I love
Earthquake,
that.
to say, goes through a lot of his stuff. Stone Edge on there, mostly for those 2 flying types. Next up, we have our basic win condition. That is going to be Weakness Policy Mew. We have, max special attack, modest, 208 speed, 48 into defense. We have agility, Draining Kiss, Psychic, and Earth Power. Again, this goes very hard into his team. It's hitting pretty much everything for super effective damage outside of like the Primarina and the Donphan. But the Donphan does not have great special defense. We're also not hitting the Kamala, but I'm not as worried about that. This thing can do a massive amount of work if I can get that weakness policy off with an agility.
Yeah,
You've
if you
got a
get the
few things on his team
+2.
that might want to be U-turning around. He has a few
get the
unstabbed
+2 on
knockoffs
Psychic.
that can do the damage as well.
I
So I'm
wonder-
hoping in the
I
end
wonder
game,
if
once I
it-
weaken some specific things.
I wonder if specifically if you would have went for agility and stored power with the weakness policy, I wonder if that would have done more than Psychic overall.
Broken sturdy here and there, that Mew can put in a huge amount of work. Third member of the team is going to be Sinistra. We have a nearly full physically defensive Citrus Berry Sinistra here, with Magigotcha, Terra Blast for that Terra Fairy, Shadow Ball, and Calm Mind. No strength tap here, despite his very powerful physical attackers. Last thing I want to do is catch that Annihilate coming in and getting a Defiant boost. That would be no bueno, especially if it's Scarf, which I'm kind of expecting it to be.
Yeah.
But big Fizz Def on here to take on his physical threats, Calm Mind to boost up and hopefully do some damage in the mid game. Now, admittedly, this game doesn't matter to me in terms of my positioning. I'm guaranteed automatic qualification for the playoffs. But that doesn't mean that I'm meaning. So when I say that I'm giving a debut to Charger Bug, it's for a good reason. This is, again, a full physically defensive set on here.
Tell me this fucking name on the Charjabug, Holy Driver. Holy Driver! Oh my god, I love that.
With the Eviolite, X-Scissor, Thunder
X-Scissor, Thunderwave, Light Screen, and Baton Pass.
Wave, Light Screen, and Baton Pass.
Bringing Charjabug and not even bringing webs.
Let me tell you something about Charger Bug. Those top 3 mons, those big physical attackers, all of which I'm expecting to come. Annihilate, Roaring Moon, and the Metagross. If they are all max attack, adamant, choice band, even if that Annihilate has already taken a hit to power up its Rage Fist, outside of running dedicated moves for Charger Bug, none of them can 2-hit KO me, which is wild. What I'm using Charger Bug for in this game is to switch into those physical attackers and immediately Baton Pass out. This is one of my main pivots in this game. It can tank physical hits all day, every day. And then if they stay in, I can get my initiative. If they switch out, same thing, and go into a big threat to take on members of his team. I'm actually anticipating Charger Bug to do a lot of work here. I'm not anticipating it getting any kills, but I want it to enable the other members of
I love
the
it.
team.
Low-key,
One
I've
of those
always
team
been
members
like,
I'm
should I
enable is
draft
going to
Charjabug?
be Choice Scarf in Namorous.
Hey, what's
It's been
up,
a while
man?
since
How
we've
you
seen
doing,
Namorous on the team, but Scarf in Namorous here has a very good matchup. We have max special attack, modest, 236 in speed is allowing it to outrun the Landorus. We have Moonblast, Earth Power, Tailwind, and Healing Wish. Moonblast goes really hard into his squads. It is only not hitting 2 of his mons for neutral damage, those being the Muck and the Metagross, both of which get trounced by Earth Power.
Yeah.
Tailwind on there just in case something on his team is getting out of hand, like that Roaring Moon. Healing Wish could be useful to give something like Mew a second chance, or to heal up something like the Sinistra or indeed the Charger Bug to take more hits down the line. Final member of the team is going to be Assault Vest Raikou. We are rocking 252 special attack, 200 speed, timid, 44 in speed F, 12 into defense. Say that Assault Vest is on there. Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Scald, and Aura Sphere. This is going to be my main answer to his Kilowattrel. I'm kind of expecting Terra Water Kilowattrel. Aura Sphere is basically my best thing to hit that, while still not allowing it to get walled by the likes of the Roaring Moon. Other than that, it's fairly standard scored on there for the potential switch into the Landorus if he wants to get offensive on me. Thunderbolt Volt Switch, very standard. This Kilowattrel I do not believe can 2-hit KO me, even if it is Specs, which again, I'm kind of anticipating. So that is my team going into this. Looking at Killua's team, those top three, Annihilate, Roaring Moon, and Metagross, I am fully anticipating him to bring. I don't see any reason why he wouldn't. The Kilowattrel has an amazing matchup into me, so I'm expecting that. I don't see Kamala coming. I don't see the Muck coming. Out of the other four, the Primarina, Donphan, Landorus, and the Keldeo, any of them could realistically come. The Donphan, I think he could want to bring, given that I have this Hazard Stack team potential going on. But realistically, it could be any of them, but those four that I mentioned, those top three, Annihilate, Roaring Moon, Metagross, and indeed the Terra Kilowattrel, those are the ones I'm fully anticipating him to bring. So that's my thoughts going into this match. Without further ado, let's get into it, see how things play out. So, as you can see, he has decided to bring Metagross, Landorus, Kilowattrel, Annihilate, Roaring Moon, and Primarina. I was having a bit of trouble with my Joy-Con, which is why it's cycling through everything. A lot of what I was expecting him to bring, those top three are indeed there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that my best lead is going to be the Sinistcha, to try and get that Terra off as quickly as possible. Kind of anticipating Scarf Annihilate to be the thing that he leads with, that would be fine. Or indeed maybe the Roaring Moon, something like that to try and get big hits off early. So that's my thought process. Let's see what he decides to lead with. So, battle going to start here against Killuaboom and the NJ Goldengos for the final week. He is going to start off with his Kilowattrel as I go with my Sinistcha. This is a horrible lead for me. If you know, he's going to Terra up if he specs, that is going to do a huge amount of damage even if I Terra out of grass. So I immediately have to get on out of there. My dedicated go-to guy for this is going to be my Raikou, as you'll see here. I'm sort of hovering over it, waiting to go into it. That is going to be my best switch no matter what he decides to go with. So I'm just going to go hard into it and see what his plan is for this first time.
You got to give the momentary pause so that way you throw your opponent off. I like it.
Going to go into my Assault Vest Raikou, the best thing to take on this Kilowattrel. Pressure going to go off. And as you'll see, he is going to immediately, frame one, go for his Terra. I was expecting this to be water. As it turns out, he's actually just going to go hard Terra Flying, which is kind of crazy and kind of scary if he just decides to go straight for Hurricane and into his...
I'm missing something in Eviolite Charger. So Eviolite Charjabug cannot be 3-hit KO'd by Banded Metagross, Annihilate, or Roaring Moon.
For the Hurricane.
Incredibly... The Charjabutt, haha. I don't... There we go. Okay. Annihilate. 2 Adamant. +1. Yeah. I mean, what? Phantom Force? Yeah. Banded Phantom Force from Annihilate is not doing anything. Metagross. Choice Band. Banded Psychic Fangs doing 37 to 43. It resists the steel moves. Knockoff, not doing anything. Earthquake, 28-34. Yeah, super bulky. Just takes everything really well. I had the calc ready. Don't worry.
That's going to come in and do quite a lot of damage. Not as much as I was expecting, which means he is definitely not Specs. But he is not going to want to stay in here. Very clearly, he can't do a whole lot to me. So I'm anticipating him to want to get out.
No problem.
I didn't predict him going into the Landorus immediately, knowing that this.
I usually watching these league matches. I usually have a lot of questions like that where I'm like, "Would you really?" So I just slide the calc over and just try to emulate it. So yeah, no, I'm ready for it.
I expect him to go into a safe middle, probably the Metagross. That in mind, I am going to go for the Volt Switch. He may have Volt Absorb. If he stays in, he's not doing a lot of damage, and he's not actually healing anything from his Volt Absorb. So he is indeed going to get out of there. He goes for Volt Switch. So he's not scarfed either, which means he's probably heavy duty boots. But he is going to Volt Switch out to go into something to better take on my Raikou. Now, as I said, I was anticipating him here going into his Metagross. It is clearly from his team the best safe middle when it comes to a Raikou in front of you. So as I say, I'm waiting for him to make the switch. I'm going to go for Volt Switch and hopefully get some initiative on him. Now, it turns out that Danny Killuaboom is going to go very offensive very quickly and go into his Landorus straight off the bat. I do break through the confusion, but I go for Volt Switch. Of course, he is immune to that. Now, I may be Assault Vest, but something like a Life Orb, Sheer Force, Earth Power is going to hurt like the dickens, and I can't afford to take that hit, so I have to go out into something else to better take on the Landorus. Now that is going to be my other Assault Vest user, which is going to, of course, be my Garchomp. So I'm going to go into my Garchomp here to see what I can do against this guy. He's going to go for Earth Power. That is going to do so much damage, over half of what I have. That is a problem. However, he doesn't know what my set is from that. He might guess that I'm Assault Vest. Either way, I'm a Garchomp and I do outspeed him. So he is not going to want to stay in here. Either way, I am just going to go for Stone Edge. It is probably my best move to hit this and whatever might come in, which looking at his team, could well be the Primarina. And he is going to switch on out of there, and like predicted, he is going to go into Toon Mermaid, that is the Primarina. So I'm going to go for a Stone Edge here, and that does not do much at all. He doesn't show leftovers, and he takes very little damage. That's looking to be a very physically defensive Primarina,
Yep.
probably Rocky Helmet, to take on some of my physical threats, like this Garchomp, and indeed my Hisuian Sandrot. Now, if I want Mew to do a lot of work late game, this Primarina has to be weakened. And if that means that Garchomp has to go down, especially since I don't really have anything
I was
to
gonna
switch
say,
into this guy,
I was
then
like,
that's just
what is your Moonblast switching on here? So yeah, getting as much damage off for the agility weakness policy Mew.
have to be how it is. So, I am going to click Earthquake here to get big damage on this guy, and it's going to do about 50% of his total health. He's going to go for Moonblast, I maybe Assault Vest, but unfortunately that is not a hit I'm taking. The crit there very much doesn't matter, even if he doesn't have investment, that's taking me out all day, every day. I'm going to take this opportunity to go into my Enamorus. Seeing that he is very physically defensive, that means he doesn't have special defense investment, and looking at the counts, a Moonblast will take him out from this range. So that is going to be my play. He only has one resistance to Moonblast, and that is going to be the Metagross. So my play is to just click it, attack what's in front of me. This thing is too much of a threat, and I need it gone. So I go for the Moonblast, and it is indeed gone.
Yep.
Big threat out of my way, and one of the main things stopping my Mew from late game sweeping is now gone too. Now, the clear and obvious switch for him here is going to be that Metagross. That Metagross is going to come in and hit the field. But now it is
right into that
I don't
Charger
waste
Bug.
any time
Right into
making
that
this play.
Charger Bug.
It is straight into Charger Bug to test out exactly how bulky this thing can be. So, I'm going to get him out of there, and I'm going to make the switch, and in he comes. It is Holy Driver. It is the Charger Bug. So, Metagross here is going to go for Knock Off. That's unfortunate, because my Violet's gone, but that does so very little damage. So very little. I was very happy with how well Charger Bug took that hit. Now, like I said, Charger Bug is my switch into his physical threats, and once I go in, I take a hit and Baton Pass. So that is what I'm going to do. So, he is of course going to withdraw the Metagross from the field of play. He is going to go hard into his Kilowattrel. But, like I said, my play is to take hits with Charger Bug and Baton Pass on whatever he wants to go into. That's the play. I Baton Pass out
What
of
is
there,
the Surf
and I
for in
immediately get
Garchomp?
initiative right back in my favour.
Donphan.
Now, I could go into one of two things here. It's either going to be
Donphan specifically.
the Raikou, or it's going to be the Enamorus to outspeed and try and Oko, but I wasn't sure of his investment. There is still a chance that he's not heavy duty boots and could indeed be Assault Vest or something random like that. So either way, it's got to be Raikou that I go into. That is the choice I make. Raikou's going to come in here and hopefully be able to tank some hits and start dealing damage to this Kilowattrel. He's going to go for a Hurricane here. As you'll see, going to go for that, and it is, again, not going to do a whole huge amount. I can certainly easily take one more. I'm going to go for Scald, does about 40%, and finally, we get a burn! How exciting is that? How long has it been since we actually got a burn, a meaningful one this season? Either way, that takes him to just above half of his health. But I don't have anything that wants to switch in here. But Raikou's job was to take this guy on. He's got a lot of physical threats that can all do lots of damage to Raikou, so I'm just going to stay in and keep spamming Scalds to try and take this thing out before it can do the same to me. Now, clearly, Danny is determined to take out this Raikou, so he's going to go for Hurricane once more. He is not going to take me out, and we're going to go for another Scald. Now, that's going to come in and take him so very low, the burn is not quite going to take him out. But, next turn, that burn will take him down, unless he roosts, which I'm not predicting him to go for. I think he's just going to want to try and take out this Raikou, and it's looking like with Hurricane, he might be able to. But he will go down to the burn next turn, and that will be a huge threat gone from the field of play, so I'm going to stay in and keep hitting Scald. And that series of plays is exactly what happens. He's going to go for another Hurricane. He's going to hit all his Hurricanes, which is good for him. That is going to take out my Raikou, unfortunately for me. But the burn is going to come in on his side, and that is going to take him down too. So my Raikou may have gone down, but it was only ever really around.
I think Haas another reason for it. Dave, I don't know if you're here to walk me back through that thought process. But I think another thing for it, Liquidation does do more, but I think it was another thing to not bait any Defiant boosts on the Annihilate.
With this Kilowattrel, and to a lesser extent, the Primarina. They're both gone now, which is great. At this point, he is going to go back into his Landorus, as I make the play into my Sinistra. Now, this is fairly decent for me, but it is very likely, in fact I put money on it, that he is packing the Sludge Wave. So terraing up is not an option. It's far better for me to not Terra at all, and just go for Matcha Gotcha and try and get some big damage on him. I have the Citrus Berry. It seems likely that if I don't Terra, that Life Orb, Sheer Force, Sludge Wave is going to take me into Citrus Berry range. So I'm going to go for Matcha Gotcha here, get even more health back, and maybe even snag a cheeky burn. There is the Sludge Wave. Now, whether or not I Terra, this was going to be his best move to hit me, but because I don't Terra, I do live the hit, and as predicted, it puts me into that Citrus Berry range, which is really nice.
There we go.
I'm going to go for Matcha Gotcha. Now, this is a neutral hit on him, but it's still going to do good damage. As
I see
around about 35 to 40%.
I forget that I see the uniform chat, so Haas is asking on Twitch, and Dave answered on YouTube. So Haas, Dave said that he knew he'd need Annihilate to activate Mew's weakness policy, so he didn't want to overboost the Annihilate to, like, prevent that.
And I get so much health
Surf
back
over
on
Liquidation,
which is really nice. It just means that I can take one more hit and get more chip damage onto this guy, so that I can revenge him later on with something faster, basically my Enamorus. And now he's going to go for Calm Mind. That is slightly problematic.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
There was no sense in me doing the same because he would have taken me out in 2 hits anyway. I go, as I say, for the Matcha Gotcha. This is still going to do good damage. Now, unfortunately, we don't get the burn, but we are back even closer to full, which means even with that Calm Mind up, he's not taking us out next turn, and I'll get one more hit off on him to properly put him in range. So here we go. Can we take this Sludge Wave? Answer is just about. We just tank the hit, gonna go for the matcha gotcha. That is gonna put him very, very, very low indeed, to the point where he's very easily revenged. I couldn't switch into anything safely there, unfortunately. Poor old Ishiusu here is going to go down once again without getting any KOs, but he's got some very meaningful damage onto this Landorus. Now, it doesn't really matter what I click. It seems very likely that he's just going to stay in and take us out, which he does with an Earth Power. He may as well have gone for it. There was a possibility I could have gone into something else, but realistically, I had to let Sinister go. Now it's 4 versus 3, but he is very easily revengeable with this guy, my Enamorus. So we're going to have a Genie Incarnator here, but realistically speaking, there's nothing he can do. He's very clearly Life Orb. It wouldn't matter if he was Scarfed anyway. We're going to be able to take him out with Moonblast. As it turns out, he's actually going to save this guy. And he's going to make the play into his Metagross here, which has that weird flying animation. I don't really like that on Metagross, but I like they've added it to Pokemon. We get some nice little Moonblast chip damage off here, but I have no sense in staying in. As you'll see, I go hard into my charge.
Hard charge.
I have no business staying in with a heavy slam coming my way. So I'm going to get out there, as I say, and just go into Charge Bug. Now, bear in mind, Charge Bug has lost its Eviolite here. He's going to go for Stealth Rock, unfortunately for me. I was rather hoping that he would just attack and not get those up. Those are there to stay. I don't have any removal on my side. Now, he is going to withdraw, possibly predicting my Baton Pass and just getting something else. What he's going to do, though, is he's going to go into Landorus. We go for X-Scissor, and ladies and gentlemen, Charge Bug nets his first KO of the season on debut against a Landorus Incarnate. We love to see it. Now, at this point, Danny is going to send in his Annihilate. I was considering Thunderwaving him here, but realistically, this is now my chance to try and get something going with Mew. He's obviously going to outpace me, so my play here is instead to just go for Baton Pass, get that slow initiative into my Mew. Yep. So, he's going to go for Rage Fist, unboosted, base 50, and that does very little damage to Charge Bug, who is just going to Baton Pass out of there, like I said. The fact that he has no boosts, and the fact that I'm kind of predicting him to be Scarfed, means that Mew, it's kind of now or never for Mew. I really need to get something going with Mew here. He only has those 3 mons left, those 3
agility, agility looks crazy. You agility either in front of this thing or on the switch, you take the hit, or you don't. Draining Kiss is probably going to bop Roaring Moon. Earth Power is going to do great damage to Metagross.
Super effective damage. So, in comes the Mew. Like I said, this is going to be my best chance to get that Weakness Policy Agility set going. So I am going to click Agility here. Like I said, I'm expecting him to be Choice Scarfed and just go for the Rage Fist, and that's what's going to happen. As you'll see, Rage Fist is going to come in here, he proves himself to be Choice Scarfed, and it does a good amount of damage, but nowhere near enough. My Weakness Policy is going to go off, so now I'm at +2 special attack. +2 attack doesn't matter, and I'm going to go for the Agility. Things are looking really good here. Unfortunately, though, I can't click Draining Kiss. Even though it's super effective, it is just too weak of a move to Oko Annihilate from this range. I have to go Psychic and that will take it out. But essentially, as you'll see, the Psychic comes in here and is going to take out Enma. That's going to drop. He has 2 mons left. He has the Roaring Moon and he has the Metagross. And as you'll see, it is going to be the Metagross that comes in. And like I say, unless he has one of those move weakening berries on him, Mew just wins and we take a 3-0 victory, no problem whatsoever. So, going to go for the Earth Power, and there's the berry. Yep. Danny is very well prepared for this exact scenario. He tanks the hit, he's going to go for the Heavy Slam. That is unfortunately going to cut short my Mew sweep, and now it's 2 versus 2, and honestly, things don't look great for me. However, I do have an out. Here's the thing, I can go into Charge Bug, and it's looking like from the counts I'm doing, he's not fully invested in attack. So I might be able to take one more hit. As you'll see, he goes for Heavy Slam, and we do take that hit, which allows me to go for an X-Scissor. Now that does not take him out, but it guarantees putting him in range.
That's not doesn't take him out, but that's Moonblast and Amorous range. Oh my god.
Moonblast. As you'll see, the second Heavy Slam is going to take out Charge Bug, who has genuinely done a stunning job this game of walling hits and getting initiative exactly like I planned. So shout out to Holy Driver. And that chip damage is going to put his Metagross in range of Moonblast, which is exactly what I need. Oh my god. It means that I can lock in. I do take the Stealth Rock damage, which is unfortunate. But, like I said, I can now lock in on Moonblast, and as you'll see, that chip damage has guaranteed that the Metagross goes down. Now it's 1v1. It's my Enamorus versus his Roaring Moon. Essentially, I have to hope that he is not Scarfed or Booster Energy Speed. If he isn't, I win. In comes the Roaring Moon, and he is Booster Energy for Speed.
Oh no.
Now he is going to have Iron Head. I have a Terra Fairy Sinister, and this guy, he goes for the Iron Head, and that is unfortunately going to take out my Enamorus. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the game. So yeah, great game to my boy Danny Kaluboom.
Absolute heartbreaker, but my god. The Charge Bug. Holy Driver. I love you. That was a good one. That was a good one. Wow. That was really good. I right up until the end, I was there. Man. Okay, next up we have Lars versus Jack.
When you have auto blast damage, trust Safe Flight. And one easy
is a fraud.
appointment,
Couldn't take an iron head from
we can replace your
Raging Moon.
windshield
Or
and
Raging-
recalibrate your advanced safety system.
the Salmon
Stay
thing.
safe with SafeLight. Schedule now.
Whatever that's name. Roaring Moon, Raging Moon, LOL. Whatever it's called.
Introducing Milo's Rewards,
Whatever that
the
thing's
new way
called.
to unlock savings from the palm of your hand. With every purchase, our loyalty members earn points toward Milo's.
Okay, here we are. Last week of the PPL. Our playoff run runs on this. Scyther, King Gambit, no Blaziken. That's knowable already. Necrozma. Wheezing. Actually, the numbers, okay. Numerous and no Hyperia as well.
Alright.
Bundle, big problem. Okay.
Alright. No sand. Like, no sand. Sand. Okay. Ragiyama Wheezing, Boots Volcarona, Soft Sand Extra Drill, love it. Yachi Berry on Latios. Keyberry on Vaporeon could be a little like double dance set like he had run against me. And then Power Herb, is that for like Sky Attack?
So leads. I do kind of want my Toxic Spike up early. You could lead Bundle. Bundle is a decent lead versus close to whole my team. I could lead Vaporeon as well. There's not much. We started just going for the plan like turn 1. Which I think I might do.
Reason I dropped it in the D League, Gramble would never. LOL.
Yeah.
Gramble, the superior fairy type.
Because
I love
Bundle
it.
is like too good of a lead versus a lot of my things. But Vaporeon can go
I
in
love
early
it.
already. Looking at his team. Baron, he leads with something super aggressive as well. Instead of like setting up or something like that. Then Baron, Vaporeon as a lead actually looks pretty nice here. If he leads Bundle, I get my Keyberry boost on a weak U-turn, for example. Or he goes for Freeze Dry immediately. That could work as well. Baron, he specs. After I Call Mind, I do take the hit. I do take the hit well enough to a scenario where I can sleep talk or rest talk on him. Bünle could be a lead. But let's see, we'll see. We will see what happens here. We do see lead Iron Bunda. Lead Iron Bunda. Okay, that works out. That kind of works out, hopefully, maybe. Hopefully works out, maybe. So either he U-turns here, or he freeze rises here. Another play makes no sense. It could be an Encore set. I could go into this guy, and then kind of double back, kind of scout out what he wants to do, which I kind of want to do.
Going Volcarona on the ice move is crazy.
I want kind of scout. Let's go into Volcarona. Obviously, it's risky if he goes for Water Move, but he's not going for Flip Turn or the Hydro Pump versus the Vaporeon. I might be Super Speed F Vaporeon. He doesn't know that. If I'm Super Speed F, I do take the Freeze Strikes, barring his specs. And we find out right here if he specs or not. So let's scout that out. I mainly see U-turn here. Mainly do see U-turn or Freeze Strike. Are the two moves I see right here. There's U-turn, okay. We do see U-turn, so we know Flame Body? No Flame Body, okay. You know he's U-turn. So
That was hard.
kind of scared about Vaporeon. What does he bring in here, though? Scyther, maybe? Maybe the Scyther, I could see. Mainly the Scyther I could see what he brings in here. Otherwise, I wouldn't know. Maybe the Crossman as well could make sense. Art and Crafts sounds like Scyther. That is the Scyther. Okay, so yeah, he could start this U-turn shuffle thing, but I still go to my Wheezing. U-turn is scary for him because obviously he could, like if I stay in, he could Flame Body burn, stuff like that. And yeah, Wheezing does have the Rocky Helmet. If he does not go for U-turn, it's an opportunity to get up my Toxic Spike. Say the Wheezing has no nickname because it's from a different thing. Okay, he does Terra. What do we see as Terra? Option of flying, fighting, and normal. And we do see normal. Terra normal.
Ooh, for the quick attacks?
Okay.
Also, no longer weak to Volcarona.
Okay. That does a lot. Is it banded?
Oh my god.
That might be banded, because that did a lot. That did 8, what do we see? 178 with dual wing lead was my Wheezing. Scyther.
Oh my
Scyther,
god.
That shouldn't be the case. Yeah, that's banded. I'm pretty sure that's banded. 178. Yeah, that is not a roll if he's... Is he adamant? Wait, he's just adamant. Could just be adamant? No. He like... Okay. So obviously he 2-hits me. He can very easily 2-hit me here. I assume he's banded, honestly. So I could go into Extra Drill here on the dual wing, which I think I want to do. Oh, he does switch out, okay. Does he break my Extra Drill?
That was...
Seeing that I know he's banded. He's nuts. I don't think he breaks my Extra Drill here. I do not think he breaks my Extra Drill here. He has no good Earthquake switch anymore. His Scyther is not flying anymore, and Amrit doesn't like the... Does indeed not like the other thing.
Mold Breaker through the Levitate.
Just EQ here, I think. I think it's straight up EQ. I just straight up EQ this boy. Is he ability sheet as well? He's ability sheet as well. Okay, we get ability sheet twice. That's Fire Blast, okay.
And the...
Ability.
Oh my god. That was... Oh my god. Chat. That was the turn. That was the turn of all turns right there. The Earthquake into the ability shield into the Fire Blast. Oh my god. Wow.
Shield. Get some damage on me. Does get some damage on me, so we switch into this guy now. So he does have to switch into Earthquake from this guy with the ability. We get ability twice. This time I know it. This time I know what happens. So we got Latios, of course. Takes a Fire Blast, takes a Will-O-Wisp. What do he wants to go? The Toxic.
Jack's playing chess right now.
F-Blast.
Toxic on the
Toxic.
switch.
He does not really want to take the psychic move. I just flip turn right here. We know his ability shield, that's good to know. We flip turn right here, try to get some momentum on him.
Show me protect to rack up toxic damage, and I scream.
Try to get some momentum on him.
Okay,
Nice,
I was
momentum.
like, no shot, no
Probably across
shot.
knife, I would have to guess. Or the King Gambit, actually. Okay, let's switch into King Gambit.
Yeah, King Gambit on the psychic move
Toxic,
makes sense.
Fire Blast. Poison move, what else? What else? So we could go to Halucha. Kind of try to go from there.
Yep,
Go
it
to
is Sky
Halucha as
Attack.
well. Click Fire
Damn.
Dance, which there's no real awesome switching into. So we do that. So we do just that. Mogrona, it is. And I think we just click the Fire Dance, yeah. There's no awesome good switch to that. It's a little bit too early for Halucha since the Weezing's so healthy. I probably not kill because I'm not super offensive, but he doesn't know that. But I do take the hit from him as well, which is the thing. And all him fast. Nothing died yet, so he's not like Supreme Overload not happening so far. He's kind of afraid, obviously, of the call it, of the Quiver Dance maybe. Does switch out? Okay, something gets Fiery Danced here. What is it? It is Turtle Peach. That's this guy. Okay, he gets Fiery Danced. You can see some damage. Enamorous. That doesn't do. Oh, that's the wrong Enamorous. I get a raise. Awesome. Awesome.
That's some sizable damage, quite honestly.
So
to that
looks
thing?
very bulky-ish, at least. And we just, I think, Quiver once. I want to Quiver once. Boost my speed def.
I like that.
There. I'm a bulky variant. After that, I'm at +2 special attack, and then even a bulky one should be able to take me on too well. I want to Quiver once. Then I'm fast, everything barring a Scarf Bundle. If I Quiver again, I'm even faster than Scarf Bundle. So I Quiver once. What do we see? From the Enamorous side. He was a Mirror Herb, otherwise he would have gotten my raise from Pyrogas. Fly. Power Herb, Fly. Okay, that might kill me. Oh, he's not Power Herb. Never mind, he's not Power Herb. Fly. Okay. He's cooking. He's definitely cooking. If he's adamant, like he has good attack. So that's a worry. I'm probably dying here. Okay, if he's adamant next attack, I'm dying. If he's not adamant, I'm living. If he's if he's jolly. So if he's jolly max attack, why would he be jolly max attack? But he's bulky. We know that. And from the damage, he should be bulky. Maybe he's a Assault Vest though. I could switch into Excadrill here, but I don't really have that awesome for switching. Honestly, I'm faster than him. I can't hit him either way. If I'm Morning Sun up, I do have a good chance of living this. Ooh, do I risk it? No, I don't risk it. I think go to you and lose the chance to get my tactics right up. Get some damage on this. I'm not dying to fly. I'm not dying to fly. Weezing is not as super important anymore. So, there's the fly. We can already have a chip on him, which is important. Oh, he misses. Okay, could have just stayed in. Could have just stayed in. What's this Will-O-Wisp switch in? I do want my T-Spike up. For sure.
Yeah, T-Spike up looks nice.
Okay, we don't due to that.
Yeah, raw fly, not even power
what kind
fly.
of set this is. We get our T-Spikes up. Bada boom. We know he has ability shield. Do I just Willow him? He has Fire Blast, Toxic. What else? Defog maybe? I think I want them. I Willow him. I want to chip him down. Okay, I do miss in return. Kind of bad, kind of sad.
Miss for miss.
I think we take this. Okay, we don't take the next one, though. We do not take the next one, though. Acid Spray is his move. So, Fire Blast, Toxic, Acid Spray.
So you need to go for another Fire Blast here.
Part. So I could just go into Matusan. I could got my Toxic Spike up. I could keep this still to Moment or something, which I want to keep around. I think I just go to Matusan again. And honestly, just drop a Draco. Honestly, I'm just dropping a Draco. Could go for Toxic again. I could see another Acid Spray. All makes sense. There's a Fire Blast. Okay, we take that hit. Pretty easily.
Yeah, Fire Blast on the Excadrill switch in is good.
I just want to
like that.
Drop a Juicy. I did switch into the thing last time. I think I just dropped a Draco here. I just want to drop a Draco or something. Could go back into King Gambit. Let's go back into King Gambit. We do just drop a Draco on King Gambit. Some chip there, which is nice. Now it's time to sack something. So who do I want to keep around? That's the question. Who do I want to keep around? I think I sack you. Go back into. I could even go into Halucha.
Yeah, Excadrill not doing too much, especially with that ability shield and like 9 million things outspeeding it.
I think I sack Excadrill here.
Yeah.
Because with the Weezing, I'm not doing a whole lot. I'm setting up rocks, maybe. Maybe I set up rocks. That could be a thing. Maybe I will be able to get set up rocks.
I like
That's the only thing which could happen here. And the good thing is with Excadrill, he could go for SD. Like, if he goes SD, I would have to go into Halucha to force him out. But that still would work out. But now he's of course scared. He's thinking. Like I'm not going for Flip Turn because Flip Turn the chip is not worth it. The Flip Turn chip is not worth it in case he goes for Sucker Punch. So I am sacking my Excadrill here. So I don't think it does a whole lot. If he does go for Sucker Punch, or like something else weird, then that works out. Go to Drill Bill, the Excadrill. And what happens on his side? He breaks across the bolt, and we see the Sucker Punch. Okay, nice. SD, Sucker Punch.
very nice.
Sucker Punch. Okay, I go for my rocks here. This either goes into Wheezing, or he Sucker Punches again. That means I get 3 rocks. He does hard switch out. So Sucker Punch would
Yeah,
kill
the
me, right?
hazards
That's
going
gonna
up
be
against
nuts.
Jack right
Goes
now
Wheezing.
are
So now we find out if he has defog or not. Now
Regular Wheezing doesn't get defog.
What do I need health on my... I could just go back into Matu-san here.
Yeah, I was
Drop
about to
another
say
Draco, go
Wheezing
from there.
doesn't get regular Wheezing doesn't
I
get
would attack
defog.
you.
Does it?
As it's
I don't-
very toxic.
90%
I need
confident
damage
it
on
does.
this. I need damage on this at this point. So I think I just want to get damage on him with Iron Head, because he doesn't have recovery. I need damage for my thing. He does get, you do get a flinch, which is awesome. I want some damage. That's good damage. That's we need to give him Iron Head does this much, the Halusha might just instant crit. That's Fire Blast, he hits, he kills me, that's fine. That's fine. We got our hazards.
There you go.
We got Wheezing to a point where
Triple
Halusha does
protect,
some
brother,
good
I'm
damage.
so
The
sorry.
cross is still a bit healthy, but we can still deal with that.
That is no
We can just go
good.
to you. Could just drop another Draco. Could just drop another Draco. Might just sack this. Would he go to...
I think you just lost your purge here.
Could break my Draco. I just go another Draco. It's not the safest thing because like 90% accurate, but like overall versus team, it's the thing which does some damage. I do get killed with Wheezing, which is nice. Goes into the King Gambit.
It used to have
nice.
defog. Regular Wheezing did.
And if you kill this,
I thought it was
toxic
only
which would
Galarian
prevent
Wheezing
my
got it.
Vaporeon from setting up. So I do like getting this Draco here and killing the Wheezing. I do like killing the Wheezing. Doesn't know what item I am so far. I did not switch up moves. Okay, kill Wheezing. Awesome. Wheezing gone. Dead Wheezing. I repeat, dead Wheezing.
Dead
Toxic
Wheezing,
chip on me.
but
Now he has some options, obviously, what he can go into, because I'm at -2.
both got it?
Now
Oh,
he has some options.
good to know. I did not
You
know
see,
that.
Big Frank.
Hopefully
Big Frank
it
is
comes
the
back.
Necrozma. Big Frank is the Necrozma. We get Toxic on him. Okay, nice. This is good. This is good. Love to see that. And I just flip turn here. He might set up. He might try to use his chance to set up something. But I'm flip turning out. Chip on him. So, if he sets up something, do I just want to go into my... It's probably something which can do the most damage. I'm expecting a DD here. The Vaporeon can still win. If I expect a DD here... I do have you to Sky attack him. He's faster, he does faster than me. You can take a hit. Some Fire Dance chip on him. Yeah, I think going to you is the play. Going to Nika is the play. That's a CM, okay. CM is the set. CM. Okay, with something which doesn't boost speed, I think I can deal better. I think I can deal better with something which doesn't boost the speed.
Calm Mind Meteor Beam?
I think I can deal better with that. Is it worth it to try set up alongside him?
No.
Could have Psyshock.
Could have
I
Meteor
could try
Beam.
to set up alongside him, honestly. But he's poisoned. Baron has Psyshock. I should come out on top because I have to Morning Sun less than him because I'm not poisoned. So I don't know yet how bulky he is. But he is a CM.
I mean,
He
it's a
only
winning.
takes
So
like, I
if
don't know,
Necrozma doesn't have
+1,
coverage
he
for
has the
Volcarona, I
+1.
feel like
He
it's
uses
a. I feel like it's a.
I go for Quiver versus him. What do we see from him? I don't want to give him a weakness policy boost. Do we see an agility? What do we see here? Floating Geyser. Okay, that's on Floating Geyser.
Okay.
Does how much? Not enough. Question. The answer is it does not enough, which is nice. +1, +1. Floating Geyser. Yeah, does not enough. So I can go for another Quiver here and be faster than Scout.
They said
thing.
screw hazard control,
Scout,
right? No,
button.
exactly, they did.
Which is important. Which is the important thing. I can put one more Quiver and then a Morning Sun. One more Quiver. Okay, +2, +2. What do we see from him now? Floating Geyser, CM. What else do we see? What else do we see? I'm +2, +2. I don't need more boosts, I think. Now Floating Geyser. Okay. PG. Floating Geyser. Get more poison damage on him.
Yeah, and
now
then
I do
Morning Sun into like Fiery Dance, yeah.
Now I do Morning Sun. I'm +2, +2, +2 Volcarona. I think he might be weakness policy. That's what he was banking on. And Morning Sun it up. What else? Is he just be Photo Geysering? He just keeps Photo Geysering. I just keep Morning Sunning. And Morning Sun once more. I want to be as healthy
Yeah, because
as
that's
possible.
Tyranitar. You just click Photon Geyser a lot.
I want to be as healthy as humanly possible. Morning Sun once more.
Morning Sun into the Fiery Dance.
If he shows Morning Sun himself, I will have to start attacking him, but I don't have Bugger, so he has Rest. Okay, Rest.
Oh, Resto
Rest is the
Chesto?
move. So he's +1, +1, I'm +2, +2. I start going for Fiery Dances here. And potentially get some more
No,
rings.
just Rest.
So he's Sleep Tox CM Photogeyser? Might be a set. So he does win the PP war, so I could have killed him there, but I want the HP.
I mean,
If I get some Fire Dance, Razors, I can win this one.
Sleep Talk, Calm Mind, Photon Geyser is great, especially if the team was built to like take down Tyranitar.
I'm +2, +2, he's only +1, +1.
I like that.
And I can potentially get some more Razors with Fiery Dance. So I start Fiery Dancing right here.
Let's go.
Which is out,
Figure
it
that
works out for me as
trio
well.
got rocks up.
This
Got,
guy's
oh my
strange for him,
god.
but it's probably Sleep Talk the rest of
I am okay.
Fire Dance.
I am okay not going
Get some
back to
Razors
the
here.
Let's Go meta.
That does around a third, I want to say. Do I get a raise? No raise here, okay. No raise right here. What What else? What move does he get here? Is it CM? Is it the rest? Okay, bad pull from him. Best case scenario for me, obviously. Fiery Dance, give me a raise. Give me another boost. It's a
Now,
gamble
plus
for him.
2
What does he get? If I get a
Volcarona.
raise and he gets Power Mine, that's fine as well. That's a crit. Oh no, that's a quick raise. No raise for me. What does he pull here? Only 40 guys would be annoying,
Is
but that's
plus
a max
2
amount of HP we've gotten
Volcarona
either way.
faster than
just kept
Scarf?
attacking. And he pulls another rest.
Bundle?
That's tough. I mean, to be honest, I don't think there's a difference between Core Mind and rest at this point. But yeah, double rest, of course, very tough for him. The first rest, like, to be honest, the first rest was the more annoying part for him. I get a crit here, use a crit, and a raise. Nice, now I'm at plus 3. Volcarona, do I just sweep?
Okay, yeah,
Question is,
plus
do I just
2.
sweep
I was looking to
Plus
see
two
plus
speed.
2 Volcarona is faster than Scarf
Yes.
Bundle.
Sucker Punch plus Quick Attack with the
So-
Scyther and the King Gambit.
Yeah, I mean, depending on the Volcarona side, this just wins.
Here's Sucker Punch plus Quick Attack, which I do take one of them, but I don't know if I take 2. I indeed do not know if I take 2. Arts and Crafts, there's this guy. Okay, he's going to go for the Quick Attack. Oh, he's not boots. Yeah, of course he's banded. We already tried to figure that out. So, banded Quick Attack.
Banded,
comes in
Technician,
now. I just go Fire
Terranormal,
Dance.
Quick Attack, yep.
I should lift this. I'm bulky Volcarona. There's a Quick Attack, yeah. I know it's banded and Terra boosted and Technician boosted, but yeah, we do take this. And we go for Fire Dance. Boom. Kill Cypher as well. Now, yeah, the King Gambit with enough Supreme Overlord stuff will kill me, but there's honestly no reason for me to not, because even if he like has all 5 allies fainted, and my Lucha still takes it, and Drain Punch has it. So, yeah. There's muscle. Does Sucker Punch kill from here already? How many dies? 2 died. There's a Supreme
As
Overlord,
somebody who
there's
drafted Bundle, I
Supreme
agree
Overlord
with that. It is like people just put so much prep work
3
into
allies
it.
died. I still
Like
take the Sucker Punch. Targeting's banded.
you need to switch into Ice Beam,
The mind
Freeze
games,
Ray, and
to be honest,
Hydro
are
Pump
here
all at the
because
same
only
time,
two
and you
allies
can't
I'm-
because it
Okay,
outspeeds
I win this mind
everything.
game. I kill the King Gambit. Like I said, if he had to be banded, like
Damn.
his allies fainted, Adamant, Black Glass, Sucker Punch versus my. Oh, that's with the Lucha. I got with the Lucha. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it would have murdered me. Sucker Punch would kill me. I won the mind game, like I said. Iron Bunda.
Won the mind game.
I think
Incredible.
Maybe won at that point. Yeah, I'm definitely passing this, and just
Not
a
boots,
Volcarona
yep.
sweep, mainly due to bad rest pulls from my opponent. And yeah, I just keep dancing. Volcarona keeps dancing. We got a big win right here. Like I said, cannot ignore the fact that I got lucky with the rest pock pulls. The misses were even with the fly miss versus the Will-O-Wisp miss, so all good there.
Damn,
Of course,
damn,
double
damn,
double
damn,
rest there.
damn. That
The first
was
rest
a
annoying.
good
Second
Volcarona
one
sweep.
with full Power Mine as well. Would not have made a difference. And that's Turtle Peach. and we
Volcarona's
just
just one of
keep
those
dancing as
mons
well.
that you just
We keep
know
dancing.
can do
Fire
it
Dance
if you get it into the right position.
And we sweep with Volcarona. That's just sometimes how it goes. That's how Crumble, sometimes you get rest pulls. sometimes you-
Incredible. Incredible. The bug is real. Love that. Love that. All right. Next up, we have Addison versus Mountay, which is going to be a crazy match to watch.
We are not doing any intros today because I just built a bed with my girlfriend and I am tired and exhausted and honestly just ready to kick back and play some mons. Some context for this game, we're playing Mountay. He's number 1 seed. He hasn't lost a game yet this season. He's 7-0. I'm 6-1. So I'm obviously the 2nd seed. We need to win by 4-0 or better in order to make top seed, but honestly I don't really care about that. But also, if we lose, we might drop to like 3rd or 4th seed, depending on other results. I think Shroom and Kelly are the only 2 people who could pass us right now. So at worst, we'll be 4th seed at the end of the season. Which
Oh
is
yeah,
already better
nothing
than
feels
us.
better than not
No,
only
it's
getting a
exactly
sweep,
where I
but
was
like
last season.
planning
So
for
hopefully
it,
we'll
like
be
it
4th, but,
working
like,
out like that.
Basically what I'm saying is this game doesn't count for much. So I went to Mountay and I was like, hey, I don't really want to play a serious game against you. Like, we've had a bunch of serious games against each other. Like, let's just meme and, it'll be a fun time. And Mountay was like, no, I want to earn like my undefeated streak for the regular season. So we're gonna like take this game seriously. And I was like, shit, okay.
Damn.
So we're taking this game seriously.
She was like, let's
if anything,
meme. It's week
just
8. We're both locked in. And Mountay was like, no, I'm undefeated. I will remain undefeated. That's
for my
crazy.
own sense of pride, because I've played Mountay 3 times in my entire draft
That's
career. And I've lost 3
crazy.
times in my draft league career. And I imagine that's how a lot of people feel about me. Like, I'm sure there's plenty of people in the community who I've faced without, obviously. In all humbleness, I'm sure there's a lot of people I played in the draft league community who have lost to me upwards of 3-4 times and haven't gotten their win against me yet. So that's how this feels. I really, really want a win against Mountay. And whether it's here, whether it's in the playoffs, whatever, like I just want to get it. Like it would be a huge confidence boost. So this game is less for, seeding and more for personal pride. And if we lose, it is what
Personal
it is, right?
pride,
It means
let's
that
go.
He's earned his undefeated season. It means that we're still like set for playoffs. We're good.
I need to move my camera.
Yeah, what I'm bringing is very much a B team. I basically made an initial team. I didn't make any changes to it from mocks. Basically, what I built originally is what I kept because I didn't want to adjust based on anything I saw in mocks. So I just kind of want to like bring what I felt initially looked decent, and also maybe strategically leave out a couple of ideas that I had that I think perform better. But I think what we're bringing here isn't necessarily a generic team because this team is anything but generic, as you can see by the 2nd Pokemon. But it's definitely not the team I would roll with if I was playing Mountay in like a finals game or something. So goal is to win, goal is not to overshow our hand, I think is basically what the idea is. So we're registered, we're here, we're ready to play. I'm pretty sure, like, if the internet is on. It had that weird like screen thing. I don't know if I'm. Yeah, it's still online. All right. I'm still waiting on him. I have to go in like 45 minutes, so hoping we can get this done soon. But yeah, that's why there's no like team builder or anything. I guess I can show you all the team builder while we wait. So let's see, rental teams.
Like thunder outside, Jesus.
What? Or battle teams? I guess I can't show it. Well, maybe I can show it to you all here. 1 second. Boxes. So he has a very scary team. He has the best team in the league. In fact, I think his team is still better than my team.
Power Herb Noodler. Okay.
Insane synergy. His team has like a ton of speed control, so I can see him going to Trick Room Masquerade with Ursaluna. I can see him going Webs. I can see him going like just pure like power with like Spectre, GU and stuff. A combination of any of those things. Like he is known for like playing screens offense very well. That's another option. Like there's a lot of like different things that he can do here. So yeah, basically this is the team we're rocking with. We are running a very speedy D-axis speed, fastest D-axis speed we've run all season because we're gonna outspeed Scarf Chi-Yu. And we're going to be running Meteor Beam, Psycho Boost, Focus Blast, and Energy Ball on the set. And essentially, I just thought Meteor Beam was a nice click. If he does bring Scarf GU, it's much more reliable than Focus Blast to hit GU. So
I like that.
Meteor Beam looks really good, and he doesn't have a ton of like great Meteor Beam switches that don't just like immediately die to a coverage move afterwards. I'm taking a pretty big risk here by bringing like Focus Blast, Energy Ball as coverage for the Ursaluna because Bulletproof could exist, but he hasn't run Bulletproof all season. So this is Greninja. Greninja is AV this week in order to take on Chi-Yu and potentially Spectre, but mostly Chi-Yu. This is Zamazenta. I think this is the most obvious Zamazenta set I can bring, so I'm just going to bring it and see what he does to respond to it. Heavy Slam is pretty spammable. Iron Defense, Body Press I can set up in front of other things, and then Agility is just a nice, fourth move, better than anything else I can find at the time. So Zam is one of those things that I think on a rematch, if I like craft the right set, I could just win, but I don't want to, overthink what that set might be just yet. So we're just rocking with what I think is standard based on the matchup. We have a Dragon Dance Extreme Speed Dragonite. Hopefully I do what I did against Thepsis this game. And I keep it in the back to hopefully win in the end. I can hold it in the back for a +2 Blastoise because I live a +2 Ice Beam, unless it's like Life Orb or Expert Belt or something. And then I can also hold it in the back for things like Sneasler if you guys really
wonder how that team happened. Listen.
Which is also terrifying. So
I don't know how she got
this is really nice.
Zamazenta.
Speed has pretty decent coverage, with the exception of Diancie, and we are running Waterfall for Diancie. I was back and forth between Waterfall and Ironhead, but I figured if Ursaluna is still at very high health, it could be worth clicking Waterfall as a
I like the Waterfall.
Plus Waterfall Dragonite just sounds really funny. This is Tinkaton. Tinkaton's role is to be a Rillaboom switch in, to set up Stealth Rocks, to spread T-Wave. Mountay very frequently has shamelessly brought, not shamelessly, but like there's been a couple instances where he's sort of like leaned into, certain RNG against me, and that's fine. So I'm going to do the same back to him, and I'm going to try and basically T-Wave his whole team, and if we can get some free turns, if we can slow some things down, that's going to be pretty great. And then Pickpocket Shook is really nice, so we can take Rillaboom's item or something. It also might mean we take the Flame Orb, and that could be really huge, even though I get burned against it. Personally, doesn't have Flame Orb, that's really nice. And then we're running Chillinberry, Terragon, Serena. I've run Terragon at all this season. I thought it's looked good in like so many matchups, and it's just been like the second best Terra type. So I'm finally bringing it, mostly just because I wanted to hit like Sneasler and Chi-Yu, but I didn't want to bring Swampert this week, so having a ground type is really nice. And then we're running Chillinberry because we want to be able to take one Facade from Ursaluna. So that's the idea. He says he's ready. Okay, cool.
The normal berry. Fire.
That's the idea. Again, like there's not a huge element of risk, but that's fine. Like again, if we lose, we lose.
Absolute fire.
But I'm not gonna feel like particularly demoralized if we lose or anything. Fuck, like we can see Squawkabilly here. I doubt it. But yeah, okay. Spectre, so he's going Webs.
All right. Spectre, Chi-Yu, Galvantula, Terra, Mesprit, Ursaluna, and Blastoise.
Actually,
Heat team from Mountay.
What's not here? So Rillaboom isn't here. That's interesting. So we see Blastoise. Kind of convinced it's gonna be a Shell Smash Blastoise. Galvantula over Sneasler. So no Sneasler. So this frees up Dragonite like a lot. The more I'm looking at it, I will keep it in the back of Blastoise just in case, but it's fine. So Galvantula, Mesprit, Chi-Yu, Spectre, Blastoise, Ursaluna. Cool. Do I still want to lead with Tinkaton? That was what I was sort of expecting was my dedicated lead. It would allow me to get rocks up immediately. Realistically, I could see him leading any of those middle four right there. If he leads Chi-Yu, I can go right into my AV Greninja. If he leads Galvantula or Mesprit and get rocks up. If he leads Ursaluna, I can also get rocks up. So I think I'm still going to lead with this.
Yeah, Tinkaton's what? What did we say it was? Base 97 speed?
Lead, and it's gonna force out the spin. If that's the thing. If he's like, Terra Galvantula, with like Choice Scarf or something, it'll force it to take rocks, which will hopefully get it in range of things like E-Speed.
Oh, Galvantula's the other Terra captain. Okay. I know he often brings the Terra Mesprit, but
very good friend. I've met him recently in Toronto. He is a lovely fellow. And
94 base speed on Tinkaton.
So it's no surprise that we're both doing quite well. Stolchula, okay, so he's going Webs mode, which is fine. I should be able to spin versus a plethora of things, including Ursaluna, Blastoise, and Mesprit. Like good.
You can't even see the Galvantula behind Tinkaton's hammer.
A lot of things. So I'm fine getting rocks up here, to be completely honest with you. Like, I'm very fine getting rocks up here. He could Terra, and that's okay. I don't really need this for a lot of stuff because neither Ursaluna, or neither Rillaboom or Diancie can. So I think I can pretty effectively just click rocks here and be okay. You can see a Terra come off immediately, but I'm kind of just expecting it to be a word sentences. I am kind of expecting just to see a I'm expecting to see a blah, 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 blah. You just see a raw thunder. Incredible. Okay, that does about
Ooh.
a third. I'm gonna get rocks out. So the question now is if I want to go hard Serena, because he could Bug Buzz with the intention of putting me in range. He could also be Terra Ice, which is kind of scary, but it means he's not Terra Mesprit, and I kind of wouldn't mind beating that out. I don't really have a better switch in, so it's either a question of staying in and doing nothing or just going hard Serena. If he Bug Buzzes, like, good play, but I think I'm happy going Serena and just Terraing, and that's like pretty cool. And if he Volt Switches, the only thing he can Volt Switch into is the Chiyu, so like, it's fine. See Thunder. Like, if we see Bug Buzz, that's really cool, but I doubt it. Yeah, fair. Thunder comes off again. 295 to 204. Am I paralyzed? I'm not paralyzed. That's cool.
Beautiful.
So I could R, I could Terra Ground, and I could Rapid Spin, I could Terra Blast, I could Axel. Like, Axel's not a bad play. I could just Rapid Spin for speed.
I think Rapid Spin for speed is a good idea.
I want to Rapid Spin into like Terra Blast or something, so I think I'm just gonna Rapid Spin to cover the webs.
Especially this is like Sash Galvantula lead with Sticky Web.
What is that? 91? It's 91 damage? Serena versus Galvantula. He stays in, so if he like sort anything, that's not bad. And he doesn't Terra either, so we're seeking to his energy bomb here, which would be kind of a wild play. That's actually modest, shockingly. Which is cool. He thunders, which is notable. It could also be like Magnet or something strange. So what could he go into? Am I dead to Energy Ball right now? 204. If he's modest, he has 3 rolls that KO me with Energy Ball. With Terra Ground, that Rapid Spin didn't do a ton. My hardest hitting move is Axel, but Terra Blast does just as much. So I'm gonna click Terra Blast here, I think. Just get some damage off. This could KO if I'm lucky. Okay, it doesn't. But like Singe and KO afterwards, and that'd be kind of cool. And Energy Ball doesn't look like a GKO unless he max rolls, which he does. Or he crits, which also sucks.
Damn.
We did prevent rocks though, so that's kind of cool. That crit definitely matters. But here we are. Okay. What do I want to do here? Do I just want to go into you?
You want to go into Greninja?
Extreme speed?
I think Greninja.
Can't really go into you because you got speed me. I think I go into you at 90 speed. I think it covers the most.
He's got Vanishla at speed, Greninja?
Like I know I just
if she
Dragonite's health around, but like it's fine. It definitely does suck though, because if I was able to get like another Rapid Spin off.
No, so if her Greninja's slow, then yes, it does.
I don't think he can switch out because I could set up here, which he doesn't want. Like he has KO'd my spinner, so it is possible that he could preserve this to try and get up webs in the late game, which would be really bad. But no, he doesn't. So we've successfully prevented webs, even though he's hacks me out, which is very annoying. But it is what it is. We prevented webs, and he has Mesprit as the only blocker here, which is like fine. Obviously, I wish Serena did more, but it is what it is. Cash Money comes out. That's this thing. So I imagine this thing's going to attempt to spin, which like is annoying, but isn't the end of the world. I could just go into Lucy Lou, and like if it chooses to Shell Smash, I can just Thunder Wave if it tries to do it again. But I think Lucy Lou on the Rapid Spin makes the most sense, and then I can go for like T-Wave or something fun, so it's fine. Do you see Rapid Spin here? You see Rapid Spin. Okay. So I should live any hit, and I should be able to get a T-Wave off.
Does the Blastoise bring Shell Smash this week?
Blastoise.
I have been wanting to see Shell Smash Blastoise all season.
Leftovers, which is interesting. But it's fine. I shouldn't die to anything. If he goes Ursula, no, I'll just set up rocks again. I've definitely lost my like immediate answer to Ursula under Trick Room now, so I need to be mindful of like not losing to that. Might just be what it is. Right, so we still have speed, which is fine. He might try and send
still out speed even at a +1.
Okay. Rapid Spin flip turn.
Okay.
Super annoying, but it is 88 and paralyzed, and that's okay. You know what? Whatever, I'll take it. Like that's chip for Dragonite to potentially win. Yeah, that's Chia. Okay. So this could be Overheated Jetpack. I don't have a better play if this is Overheated Jetpack. So I'm just going to go into Greninja, Dedicated Answer. And he has no U-turn switch in, to be fair. So if this like just gets to stay in, then I just click U-turn, which is kind of shiesty. See Flamethrower. So this damage is going to be huge. 345 to 279. And I get fucking burned. Are you kidding me? Why does this happen every single time I play Mount? Why? Alright. She at you. Fun RNG.
Damn.
Okay, so that is... I don't even remember how much damage that did anymore. So like
the crit and the burn.
I think that's just Scarf, to be honest. I'm going to click U-turn, I think. U-turn's fine. Covers pretty much anything. Like if Blastoise comes in, yeah. So we'll just U-turn here. That burn fucking blows. Is it Helmet?
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, that's Helmet. Okay. So Grass Knot will, like, also, unfortunately, take damage on me, which sucks. I could go back into this and click rocks. I think I need to. I think I really need that, like, chip off, which isn't what it is. I will click rocks on what I imagine is a flip turn. If it's a rapid spin, I'll encore the rapid spin.
Ooh, encoring the
That
rapid
burn
spin's
blows.
nice.
Oh, that burn blows. Because that also means Rock Team isn't doing a ton, which sucks. But I want these rocks up for, like, damage under Selena, for damage on a couple things. Like, thankfully this Blastoise is gonna, like, slowly be out of range of some other stuff, though, which is nice.
Yeah, that's a really slow bet. Even at +1, I mean,
Rapid spin
what,
flip turn, you probably something
I
like
say
Yana,
that.
which
I
is-
say that.
yeah, just set up.
Blastoise is like
Other things looking
78.
incredible is Zama. Like, Zama looks so good.
So yeah, defensive is still not even gonna outspeed a speedy, a speedy Tinkaton.
He could keep flip turning, but like this is why we have. Okay, so we see Yon. That's fine.
You encore him into Yon?
I'm sure if I care. Like, I see Rapid Spin come off here. Do I care? Probably. Like, he is spinning here. I could encore him into the Yon, which would like not be good. And that would mean Lucy loses sleep, but it would mean that like I don't really have a use for this anymore. So I could lock into the Yon again. I think I'm gonna do that. It means Lucy loses sleep, but it means he doesn't get spin off, and I think him not getting spin off is like far more important. And I think this means he has to switch. I'm pretty sure. Because of like sleep clause. Like he's not allowed to click Yon again, which means technically he has to struggle, which means he has to go into like something else. What does that mean I want to go into? Does that mean I want to go into you?
I want to see the power herb noodler.
might.
I want to
Also
see
might
that
mean
power herb
just
meteor
something.
beam go off.
Actually, I can go Gren as a safe middle ground. That should cover like literally every option. Which is okay. I honestly have no clue. Like what I think he's required to switch. I'm like pretty sure he's required to switch. If he doesn't, then I'm claiming the forfeit win. I don't like have any idea how that works with this. Yeah. Okay. So who do we see coming here? Is it Chiyu? It's the ringer. Okay. So he has to switch with this, right? There's no way. I could just Grass Knot because I don't think like I have a ton of need for this anymore because it doesn't live to like hits anymore.
I agree with that.
It just means I have to play the rest of this game offensively, but I think that's okay. I think I'm just gonna click Grass Knot and get some chip off. It's gonna do a lot, and if he goes Blastoise, then Blastoise will die, which is also nice. Yeah, go Blastoise, go Blastoise, go Blastoise, go Blastoise. Yeah, alright, huge. This needs to do it now. Like I don't have a choice. This needs to. Protein Grass Knot goes crazy. Huge. Alright.
Damn.
This also needs KO here, potentially.
Helmet Blastoise. Okay.
It means he'll no longer be able to spin, which is awesome. I love not being able to spin. Like that makes me very happy. Enjoy that. He might save it. Like he might go into Chiyu or something. This burn sucks. If this burn didn't exist, I would be in a much better spot. But it's fine. All right, Grass Knot KO. Yes, awesome. Okay,
All right,
Gren
rocks
gets
are
KO.
there to stay.
Gren gaining KO, and rocks stay up. Huge. I don't know if that crit mattered, but it definitely makes up for this arena if it did. So, all right.
Yeah,
What is
Grass
that
not
in
being
here? If it is
contact
Spectre,
is super
probably
silly.
fine. I can
I'll never understand that one.
Spectre coming in here definitely sucks. Is that Juan? That sounds like Juan. Okay. Spectres come in. What can I do about this? I do always have Dragonite, which is nice. I feel like I Rock Tomb here to always cover setup. I feel like that's the play, right? Because then I can go to Zama. So I think I'm gonna Rock Tomb here.
Yeah, I like that.
Terra Blast. Alright, so it's just normal Terra Blast. Fine.
I mean, that's a what, 80 base power move?
So Grimnay exists. I could go into you first and click Scale Shot a bunch. And I think that's like most effective. Because I think then you're in range of Sama, and that's good. You could be like Scarf as well, so I would want to like account for Scarf.
Wasn't the plan to keep
I
Dragonite in
think
the
going
back?
to you makes most sense. Alright, so we're gonna Scale Shot here. We could see Willow. We just see Shadow Ball. Okay. That doesn't do a ton. That sucks. That blows.
Oh my god, the crit, the burn, the
Give
special
me
defense
all of
drop.
them. Give me more. Give me, thank you. Thank you, Dragonite. You're a real pal. You're doing great. Well done, buddy. Alright, I'm gonna keep Dragonite alive because this thing is useless. So I'm gonna go into you.
No, I like it. I like it. Keep the
The
priority in the
RNG
back.
has not been fun. He's gonna stay in with us, which is interesting. Am I dead to Shadow Ball? Let's see, it's just gonna Shadow Ball again, which is fine. So I'll attack you. Spectre is gonna get all those kills, and now I'm gonna go into Deoxys. If this is Endure Cost Tap, I lose, which would be really funny. Do I Psycho Boost here, or do I Meteor Beam here? I think I actually have to Psycho Boost here. If I Psycho Boost here, and Mesper comes in, what happens? Actually, I think I can do it here. Let's do it. Okay, we do land, so this should KO.
Do you land?
Nice.
Oh yeah, there you go. Okay.
Meteor Beam Deoxys time. That rules. All right, so you're
Deoxys using Meteor Beam looks very like that. Looks like an appropriate Pokemon to get access to Meteor Beam.
Or the Mesprit, potentially. Part of me wants to Psycho Boost the Mesprit like a crazy person. Expecting him to Terra it, which would be kind of cracked. That'd be huge. If Chiyu comes in, we're just clicking Focus Blast. Yeah, alright. We need to land a Focus Blast here. That is mandatory.
Alright, big Focus Blast.
Yeah, alright, let's do it. Let's land it. We've gotten so fucked. It's Chopple. Oh, baby. Okay.
Oh.
Huge. It lives. Oh my god.
Oh, huge.
Dark Pulse. It's a nice spring, but it means it's very low now. So I need to figure out how to win this. I want to say the play is just to go into Zama right now and click Heavy Slam. I want to say that's the play. Because if I go...
Because you get the defense boost for the Ursaluna.
Yeah, if I go into Dragonite right now, that enables Trick Room. So I think I have to go into you and I have to Heavy Slam. So let's do that. Defense is up. Let's click Heavy Slam. We guaranteed outspeed, so we're going to kill this Chiyu. And now he essentially can go hard Luna, or he can go Mesprit and try to set up the Trick Room. Going Mesprit to set up the Trick Room is a bit scary. I think I Iron Defense here.
Yeah, I was about to say, do you use Iron Defense in front of it?
I think I
Make
do.
sure that the Ursaluna doesn't get too out of
I think
control.
the way you just brought that in, your Trick Room. So I'm completely Iron Defense. I need a safeguard against Ursaluna's Headlong Rush. Psychic Noise. Okay, that's fine. So I can no longer heal. Okay, what does that mean? It's Zamazenta. I'm just clicking Heavy Slam now until Trick Room gets set up. And if Trick Room gets set up, I'll deal with Avnicons.
Oh, that's
Your
good
helmet.
damage.
Do we see Trick Room here?
Oh, and
Just
helmet.
Here. Okay. Do I have speed? Ursaluna. I could Agility here. If I don't. Status, Paralyzed. Headlong Rush, +3. Yeah, I can't really risk that into a Psychic Noise. So I think I Agility here, and then I Headlong Rush after. Because if you're like max speed, you're outspeeding me for sure. So I Agility here to fix the speed. Psychic Noise comes off. I can't get fully paralyzed. Cool. Alright.
Agility, Iron Defense. Ooh.
And
that's looking hot.
Not move,
oh, the
sucks.
full pair is huge.
Okay, we have to KO here. We don't have a choice.
The full pair is huge.
Please KO. Please KO.
Hey, what's up, Jacob? How you doing? Oh, double full paras?
Are you fucking serious?
Oh my god. You have to not get full para this time. You Heavy Slam.
That sucks.
Heavy Slam.
And it did kill. That was the right fucking play, and it did fucking kill. And now I'm actually released fucking
you're +2 defense. You're +2 defense.
I'm so tired. Like I know this doesn't
the
count
Rocky
for,
helmet.
like, much,
oh
but I'm
shit.
so tired of just like not taking.
Oh my god.
We're going for a fucking waterfall flinch. If I have
Yep,
anything to say about it.
You have to waterfall flinch.
And we better fucking get it.
As hacks as she got, you have to waterfall flinch.
If we don't. Give me this fucking flinch. Give it to me. Give it to me right now. No, of course not. Good game, Monte. Whatever. All right. We are gonna go in playoff 6 and 2. It's fine. Whatever. It is what it is. And
Damn. Played like a champ. Great. Brave. Played like a champ. Great way of handling this type of game. Honestly, there's not much more you can do than that. You either bite your thumb at your opponent and you just curse the shit out of them, or you like take it like she did. She's like, hey, listen, whatever, 6 and 2, GG. Video ends in 17 seconds. So unless she takes the next 17 seconds to just scream at everybody, like, no, that is what it is. I'm glad to be back over here.
Okay, so this game is definitely not what I...
Oh wow, that was loud and fast. Been dual streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Very exciting times over here in the CBAD household. Multi-streaming without dropping any frames. It's fantastic. Glad to be back. I also applied to be a Twitch ambassador. And I don't know when I'll hear about that if I ever do, but very exciting.
Okay, so this team is definitely not what I was expecting to come.
All right. J-Ricky already talks fast. Well, like in post. So we're going to slow it down to just 1.25 and go from there. This is the last match of week 8. This is J-Ricky versus Onesie.
Okay, so this team is definitely not what I was expecting to come here, to be honest. Ogrepon being the rock one is more or less what I expected. Just in case you guys skipped the team builder, Alex does have access to all 4 Ogrepons, so that was a bit of a nightmare to prep for, but the rock one does, in fact, make a lot of sense here. We're going to lead off with our Gouging Fire and just try to start breaking stuff immediately. Hopefully, it works out for us, but good luck, have fun to Alex. This is basically win and in for both of us. Okay, so he's going to lead off with Boulderpon, which is his Ogrepon. Kind of expected this thing to lead off, to be honest. Now, I can live an Ivy Cudgel if it doesn't crit me. But I could also see him just clicking spikes here. So we are just going to go ahead and click Scale Shot, and it's just going to be what it is. He's going to taunt me straight away. Okay, I'm fine with that. Let me kill you.
Banded Scale Shots.
Let me just do the thing where I kill you. 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. And
oh my
the
God.
Boulderpon is dead. Okay, fantastic start, to be honest, because this Ogrepon was a thing of nightmares.
Did Alex not bring a fairy?
Now, Hypnotoad, as far as I'm aware, there's nothing this thing can do to actually kill me. If he turns into a dragon type to like Terra Blast Dragon me, he's dead because Scale Shot obviously comes off as well. I think I'm just going to go ahead and click Scale Shot again, to be honest. We are just going to go ahead and click Scale Shot again. We get a crit on the first one. If we could crit all 5, that would be incredible. Okay, so we only get 2. We can't complain. We got 5. Now we got 2. We can't complain too much. Let's see what he decides to just go for here. If it's just a Surf, it's going to be a Whirlpool. Oh, and Alex is going to miss the Whirlpool.
Holy shit.
That does suck quite a bit, if I am being honest. We're finally getting lucky. We are finally getting lucky. Now, my thing is, do I just go ahead and click Scale Shot again? This did seem
I think you just keep clicking Scale Shot.
I am tempted to just go ahead and click Scale Shot again, so that's what we're going to do. He's going to Terra. Okay, it's just a water type. Okay, this might do a lot of damage, but if Gouging Fire can take down the Politoed here, that'd be incredible. So, and we're going to hit the Scale Shot again. So that's 1. If we get 4, we might be able to kill. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Does not kill. Do we get the 5th? We don't get the 5th, but this thing is insanely weak now. This thing is insanely weak. So we'll see what he decides to click now. Is he just going to click... Oh, he's going to click fucking Hydro Pump. Okay. This is probably going to do a lot, but it shouldn't kill. Shouldn't kill. Yeah, it does not kill.
My God.
It does do a lot of damage, though.
Should have brought Chlorophyll Whimsy? No, I'm saying Chlorophyll Whimsy would have been a great bring on the range.
We're going to hit the Scale Shot, and we're going to be able to take down this Politoed, which is great because it means that once we set up Sun with our Ninetales, this team is going to be a lot easier to play around. If that is the case, Big League, is that the Talonflame? No, it's this thing. Okay, it's just the Bastion Legion. Okay,
is that a Zombie Jet?
I'm super tempted to just not sack this thing off, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I do kind of just want to go out into our Ninetales and get rid of the rain. I think Gouging Fire could still be valuable here if we get a clean switch into it, or if we can like force a switch. Scale Shot should be doing a lot of damage. So we're gonna bring in our Ninetales. We are max HP, so we might be able to do like a lot of damage. Take a good. Okay, that did a lot. Is that banded or is that crit? Not a crit.
Just
okay, so that Basket Legion is in.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, the Talonflame is in. I think I'm just going to click Baton Pass, because I'm not sure what this Talonflame would really want to do to me. If he decides to, like, U-turn out, that's
welcome
fine,
back, DJ.
Momentum. Otherwise, what would Talonflame be able to do? Like, potentially Brave Bird? Brave Bird might kill me, but that's a lot of recoil he takes. He's going to
You missed a very haxy game against...
I'm going to need you to stop right there, actually.
Oh.
I'm going to need you to stop right there, actually.
Swords Dance Scaling
Talonflame. Just to go into Manaphy, because we should live a Brave Bird even if he's adamant. We should live the Brave Bird even if he is adamant, so we're just going to go ahead and click Surf. So he is just going to go for the Brave Bird. So we should live this unless he's boosting item. Not boosting item. Okay, he's going to get heavily damaged by the recoil, and we're going to just land a nice Surf here. Not quite enough to take him out, but it's in range of our Azelf to be able to clean it up.
Yeah, Scarf Azelf in the back is looking nice. Yeah, so you missed a hexy game between Mount and Addy.
Okay, I think it's fine because eventually the Sun is going to run out and he's not really gaining a lot of HP here. So yeah, he's just going to decide to go ahead and Brave Bird me, which is totally reasonable. And I think we can now just go Azelf and we can go ahead and kill this thing. I think I want to go ahead and click Thunderbolt, so we'll go ahead and do that.
Flame Charge on this would have been crazy.
Now.
Like Swords Dance, Brave Bird, Flame Charge, Roost.
Damage. Bastion Legion will take super effective damage. Zapdos is the only thing that won't take super effective damage, but depending on the set, it might take like a lot. So I'm going to go into Rainer, which is in fact the Zapdos. I don't think there's anything you can do to kill me, and I am half tempted to just click Thunderbolt because I am fairly certain you are just going to Volt Switch. The worst thing that could happen realistically is if he goes for a Discharge and he paras me, that would probably be the worst thing that could happen.
That'd be bad.
I think we can go for that. We are most likely going to see a Volt Switch, but I just don't think staying in and clicking Thunderbolt is
LOL, key and peel, LOL.
I wish I would have stayed in and clicked Thunderbolt. That did a lot of damage too, so we can definitely calculate if that's like defensive or not. We're just gonna go ahead and click Reflect, because this thing seems to be banded AF. So Reflect should make us live. He's just gonna go for a flip turn. That he crit us through the Reflect, and we still lived. So that just shows that this thing, Klefki, might be the GOAT. And he's going to go back out into Zapdos. Okay. I think the play is to also click Light Screen now. So yeah, the Light Screen is going to go up. And does he click Volt Switch? He's just going to click Heat Wave. Oh, so he's actually going to miss. I actually wanted him to, like, kill me there.
That's, I was about to say, it's unfortunate because now you burn an extra turn of screen.
I'll take that. Is the spike worth it? Maybe I should have gone for, if I go for Flash Cannon, he probably kills me. So I might as well get a spike up. Zapdos also seemed modest to me with the damage it did to Klefki, so that might be a possibility. Yeah, okay. He goes for the Heat Wave now and he kills me. That's fine. With the Hurricane, if he had Hurricane, he could have killed my Gouging Fire. I'm pretty sure. So we're just gonna go ahead and click Specs Shadow Ball, which should do like a lot to like everything that wants to come in here. So he is going to stay in. He's going to allow me to get this Shadow Ball damage off on Zapdos, which is going to be great. Yeah, that's great. He does have the Hurricane. This isn't going to do much, I think. Yeah, that does about 50%.
Yeah, I was about to say the Hurricane through the screens is not going to be
thing either. So that's great.
Too much.
And we take out the
Spec Shadow Balls.
Okay, he's going to go out into the Oricorio. This is the Fire one, if I'm not mistaken. So I think the play is just to Shadow Ball. Because if he goes for one Quiver Dance, I think I can still kill him on the next turn. Oh my god, I did so much damage. And we get the Spadef drop. That is unlucky. Yeah, he's going to go for the Quiver Dance now. Is he going to be faster than me? Yeah, he definitely is going to be faster than me. But
yeah,
the question is, I don't think he can roost because of that crit. So that was mega unfortunate. I think we are freaking getting lucky for once. Yeah, I think even if he clicks Roost again, we just straight up kill him. So
yeah,
click Hurricane, that won't kill.
Yeah.
If he gets a Confusion, yeah, I was gonna say if he gets Confusion, it's probably deserved. No, we break through the Confusion and we get the Shadow Ball off.
Damn.
We break through the Confusion, we get the Shadow Ball off, and we get another crit. All right, Miss Magic.
This has been a hanksy week 8.
He does have Aqua Jet. It could be a little bit of a problem, I think. If he has the Aqua Jet, he has the Aqua Jet. It doesn't seem like he has it, so if we break through, we could just win this game. We do break through, and we do pick up the KO, I assume. We do pick up the KO, and we pick up a win that guarantees us playoffs. I will admit, we got incredibly lucky in that game.
Absolutely crazy. That was a hell of a match. That was a hell of a match. That was a hell of a match. Oh my goodness. That was a good one. That was a good one. We had a week of good matches, chat. We had a really good week of matches here. So, with that being said, I was like, why do I have a tab open that says how tall is Poppy? And I forgot I was doing a gosh darn just chatting portion where I was talking about my concert yesterday after seeing them. I was like, why was I searching that? We're gonna be wrapping up here for the night. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. We'll be live again on Thursday for the SPL final week watch party before heading into playoffs. Very excited for that. Saturday also is the Singing Sapphire continuation. We got a really heat run going on in Singing Sapphire right now. So definitely tune in Saturday. Very excited for that. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Be great, do great, kiss your loved ones, eat your vegetables, eat your loved ones, kiss your vegetables. I will talk to you guys all